Yo, what is up, everyone? OJ here. Welcome back to another OJ Live today. We got a great show. Sorry for being a little bit late to my own stream. I was busy this morning, okay? I was busy this morning doing working video game nerd stuff, okay? Okay? I was a little busy. Just a little bit busy. But that's okay. We're going to get things popping today, man. It's going to be a very good show. But before we do that, I want to say thank you to everybody who watched today's videos. Today's videos have been doing great. And I also want to say I'm stupid because I forgot my phone and I always need it. So give me 1 second. I'll be right back. So, the reason why I grabbed my phone, is because you never know when you're going to get important messages or when there's an emergency. So it's always good to have your phone by you. Now, what I'm about to read to you on my phone is I did not do this, okay? It literally popped up on my phone today when I went to go grab it. So here's what this message says right here. There's a pop-up, okay? There's a pop-up on my phone that I did not put or anything. And it says, emergency alert, severe. State of California, state of CA, new public health stay-at-home order in your area. COVID-19 is spreading rapidly. Stay home except for essential activity. Wear a mask, keep your distance. Visit covid19.ca.gov. And I say, okay, I was already doing all those things, but it's just something just to let you guys know that it's important, okay? Very important. California is in a little bit of a dire situation with COVID. That's the first time that I've ever gotten an alert to my phone in my area. I live in Central California. Now, if you live in Northern California, you live in let's say populous areas like San Francisco, Sacramento, areas like that, they've gotten that before. Or if you live in Southern California, Los Angeles, areas like that, Inglewood, things like San Diego, they've gotten that. But that's never happened in Central California where everything's a bit more spread out, they don't pack people into like boxes like they do in Los Angeles and San Francisco. People don't do that here. I mean, there are some obviously hood places, but it's not so packed in and condensed, right? So yeah, that's the first time that I've ever gotten that, So be careful out there, guys, okay? Be careful. It's starting to get pretty bad because of the weather. The reason why it's getting even worse is because of the weather. The weather is cold. Just be careful. Wear a mask. Keep your distance, like it says. All right. Game Dad with the subscription. Thank you so much, Game Dad. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into some ninja news. Okay, ninja news, guys. Like I said, we did have two great videos on the channel. My Doom video is doing absolutely amazing. So thank you guys so much for all the love on my Doom videos. Remember, guys, we have new videos on the channel every morning at 7:30 a.m. Eastern time. 7:30 a.m. Eastern time. That is 4:30 a.m. Pacific time. So thank you guys so much. And oh my gosh, give me just 1 second, guys. One more thing. I forgot something. I'll be right back. Goodness gracious, I'm a mess today. I'm a mess. I thought I left my oven on. I thought I left my oven on, but my oven was not on. It was just me being paranoid. Me just being a paranoid person, like I am. So it was just me being paranoid. Sorry, guys. Sorry, false alarm. False alarm. It says Streamlabs is not working. Arrgh. It's okay. It's okay, Shamsa. You can always try a direct link. Maybe Dank can get from the tab there. If that doesn't work, let me know and we can figure something out. But either way, I do appreciate it. Either way, Shamsa, it's all good. Even if you can't get it done, that's fine. You've already done enough. You did more than plenty. Dark Matter, what's good, man? Yeah. But remember one. Like the 49ers had nobody. They still have nobody to defend. If they had the full array of defensive talent, you know, like their defensive linemen, it wouldn't have been anywhere near as easy. But you're going against a practice squad team. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know if that's anything impressive against the 49ers. Okay, but lacking defense. The Vendetta Against. Thank you for the $2. I do appreciate it. Thank you for the 2. All right, so yeah, 2 videos up on the channel today, guys. The Doom video is doing amazing. We've got 4.5K views in 2 hours plus on that. So thank you guys so much. I do appreciate it. We will be having, thank you for the views, guys. We will be having a giveaway. The Vendetta Against. Thank you for the 2, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Shekin's all to look upon you, my man. We will be having a giveaway for Doom Eternal on the Switch. I'll probably have that giveaway starting tomorrow. So make sure you watch my video and follow me on Twitter. The video will be announced on Twitter, but then I will be asking for people to put a comment and also link their and also put their YouTube name, and you have to drop a comment on the YouTube, and then I'll just be picking a random winner from my YouTube channel in the comment section of that first Doom video, and I'll DM you via Twitter. So you have to follow me on Twitter and also subscribe on YouTube. If you don't have a Twitter account, well, make one and let's see if you can win. So that'll be up tomorrow. Or maybe even later tonight. That will be up maybe before I go to bed. So and I'll probably have like a week or something like that. I'll maybe like a few days. No, like a few days. I don't make people wait like a whole week. So probably like we'll run it for like 3 or 4 days. So yeah, so we will have a giveaway for that as well. It's all good, Shamsa. If it's not working, it's all good. It's fine. It is all good. I don't know why it wouldn't be working though. Let me ask you guys a question, just so I can know if it's broken or not, if I need to change it. Does it work for other people? Like if you, like, let me check the link myself. Yeah, it works. I mean, when I click on it, it works for me. So I don't know why it's not working. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea why it's not working. So yeah, either way, it's fine. I'll try to do it again. I'm gonna put one more link just to see. So you can try that. If that works, if it works, cool. If it doesn't, that's fine. But all right. So thank you guys so much for watching that video today, and also shout outs to my first video too. It's doing pretty good as well. The No Controversy video. So shout outs to you guys. I appreciate it. All right. Oh, it shows up, but I can't proceed. Oh, it's all good. It happens. Next time. All right. So let's go and let's get into more shout-outs. Shout-outs to EV445. Usually, it's all good, Shabsa. Shout-outs. Appreciate you coming through to the stream. Also, shout-outs to Dark Matter with the follow. Appreciate that. Let me get the Vendetta Against up here as the top stream engine, Stream Okage. So appreciate that. The Vendetta Against. Thank you for the 2 NZs, my boy. Let's see here. Gunslinger is here as well. What's up, Gunslinger? Ranavir. Shout outs to Ranavir. Welcome to the stream, dude. The VTD. And we're just going to go abbreviate. Got to go. VTD. Okay, I can't spell. VTD. Thank you for the 2, bruh. What's up, Nightshade? How's it going, my boy? Welcome to the stream. Let's see here. Dank Meme Center X. What's good, man? What's good? Panic Button, you know. No, you Panic Button. Well, yeah. I've talked to Panic Button before. Devin Rose. What's good, man? Welcome to the stream. Prince Pendarvis. What's up, man? Welcome. Master Aku is here as well. Donovan Blott. What's good? DJ Mayor. What's up, man? Shout outs, Chris Stanley. What's up, dude? Welcome. Good to see you in here all the time. Skip Bit Productions. What's good, man? Welcome. Shout outs. Welcome. Cyan Ryan. What's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Old Manendorf. What's good, Old Manendorf? Welcome, like always, bro. Shout outs. Let's see here. Christoph, we're gonna talk about it in just a bit. All right, man. So yeah, don't worry. It's gonna be very soon. The vendetta against with the us, and he says, just trying Streamlabs. Okay. Yo, the vendetta against. Definitely use Streamlabs if you can instead of Super Chat. Definitely use it. I appreciate anything that I get. Obviously, donations are not required. I appreciate you guys. It does help out, but I appreciate it. But yeah, YouTube takes 30%. Streamlabs takes, if you go directly through Streamlabs, they take 0%. If you go through PayPal through Streamlabs, then it takes, PayPal does like their percentage that they take, but it's not 30%. So shout out. So it looks like it works. It just looks like Shams is just having a little bit of issues with it, but it's all good. I do appreciate it. Thank you, Vendetta, against for the 2 donations. Aiden Ross with the subscription as well. Thank you so much, Aiden Ross. Welcome to the stream. Yo, Luis, thank you so much. I appreciate you liking my Doom video. Glad you guys like it. Alonzo Vines, what's up, man? Good to see you here. Welcome to the stream, to Jonin. Jeff's not gonna let me be a presenter at the Game Awards. The Podcast Dojo, what's up, man? I already, let's see. I already covered it in my, what's it called? Video yesterday, or in my live stream yesterday, and I covered it again in a video this morning, so there's no need for me to cover it and talk about it again now in a random question, the Podcast Dojo. So I've already covered it, and on top of that, Nintendo doesn't see music over a live stream as like a copyright. They see this content as transformative, so they're not going to strike down my live stream when I'm doing transformative content. So no. Let's see here. Jack Batista, what's good, man? Welcome. You PayPal instead? Shamsa, you didn't have to do that. I do appreciate it, but Shamsa, I said it's cool. Like, you honestly didn't have to, but thank you so much. Yeah, I just got the, sorry, it doesn't pop up, but I'll do a custom pop-up for you, Shamsa. I've got one of yours that you've done before, so I'll do a custom one for you. So thank you so much, Shamsa, with the $30. I appreciate that. Thank you. Let me find one that you've done before, because I know you've done one. So let me find what. This is being whacked. Why is it not showing up? All right, this is weird. Okay, this is just being silly. This is just being silly. Yeah, this is my recent events is being super silly, Shamsa. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's being really dumb. I don't know why. Yeah, because like there was one yesterday and all of a sudden it's like not here. So thank you so much for the 30, Sham. So I'll get your name up as the top stream ninja and stream Okage in just a bit. This is my recent events is just being super silly right now. And I don't know why. And I don't know why it's doing that. But shout outs. If you guys want to say hi to me, say hi in the chat. Yes, you got your first tick Sharingan. Hey, there you go, man. Shout outs though, Shamsa. That's really nice of you. I do appreciate that. You didn't have to. This one's from Fairy Tigers, but just imagine it's Shamsa's. There you go. The California Smash from Shamsa. Thank you so much for the 30. Appreciate that, like always. It's very nice of you, Shamsa. Very nice of you. Alright, so let's keep it going here, guys. Remember, if there's any like controversial or other big topics that's going on with Nintendo or anything, I usually always have a video on it. So make sure you guys check the channel too. You know, check the channel for those videos because we do those every single day. You know, every morning we have those videos, which we did talk about all the different controversies and strikes and stuff like that already on the channel. So let's see here. Persona 5 is finally on Switch in some way, J2. Dude, I'm telling you though, Persona 5 Strikers, you guys think that it's a lot of you guys were trashing the game beforehand. Wait till you actually play it or see the game or see the reviews. The game's actually legitimately amazing. It's a really good game, and a lot of you guys might like Persona 5 Strikers more than vanilla Persona 5. And look, I'm not just saying that just to say it. I'm like legit serious because some of you guys don't like turn-based RPGs. Some of you guys like action RPGs. And Persona 5 Strikers is a very unique take. Right? Like people like Hyrule Warriors, Age of Calamity for what their take on the Warrior spin. Okay, Strikers is not a Warriors game. They take some elements, like the element of like fighting a bunch of enemies in like in areas, they take that, but then they add in a bunch of other stuff. They add in regular RPG elements, you know, they add in like regular RPG encounters, there's dungeons, there's platforming, there's all sorts of other stuff. It really is just an action RPG, you know, Persona action RPG. That's really what it is. So you guys are going to be surprised on how good it is. It actually is a really good game. And like I said, some of you guys might like it more than vanilla Persona 5, if, you know. So yeah, man. I'm not Black Keely. I'm not Black Keely. My name's OJ. Let's see here. Bead Queen. What's good, Bead Queen? Welcome to the stream. Roggy Froggy. Matthew Prince. What's good, man? Welcome. Nightshade. Let's see here. Visis. What's good, man? Welcome. Let's see here. Mamal. What's up, Mamal 2? Good to see you here. Welcome. Gerard LaHood. What's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Hey, Troy Perry. What's good, dude? Welcome. Patrick Courtney. What is up? Welcome. Recluse. What's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Good to see more Studio 51 fans out there. Hey, thank you so much. Recluse. Syndicate. I do appreciate that, man. Just started following. Thank you. Thank you for the subscription. Are you subscribed officially? Make sure you subscribe officially to make sure you get your shout out, my boy. I didn't see your name pop up, but thank you for, if you are already subscribed, thank you. I appreciate you and welcome. Let's see here. Old Manendorf. What's up, man? It's a decent place to start the series or not really? What, Persona? Persona 5 Strikers? I mean, probably not. I mean, you'd probably be better off playing Persona 5 Royal first. That's what I would say, but I mean, you could play it and get interested in the other games, but remember, it's not a regular typical Persona game. You know what I'm saying? It's an action RPG. So I mean, you might love Persona 5 Strikers, but hate the Persona games. It's very, it really might divide a lot of people, you know? Like, obviously, the hardcore fans of the story of Persona are gonna love it because it's the story, and if you don't mind action RPGs to turn-based, like if you don't have a preference, which I don't, it depends on the game, right? Like an action RPG can be better than a turn-based RPG, and a turn-based RPG can be better than an action RPG. A strategy RPG can be better than a turn-based RPG. It can all intertwine. So like, I don't have like this one's better than this one. It's based on the game and what they do within that RPG. That's how I feel. But there's a lot of people who don't feel that way. They don't like strategy RPGs, so it doesn't matter if the game is good. They're not gonna like this game. They don't like turn-based RPGs, so they don't like it. But they like strategy RPGs. Oh, but they don't like, you know, action or they like action RPGs, but they don't like turn-based RPGs. So it's really gonna be based on what you like, to be honest, for most people. You know, if you have no preference. Let's see here. Hey, what's up, party man? Welcome to the stream, dude. Hey, what's up, Todd Howard? Welcome. I'm on Twitch right now, bro. Let's see here. Let's see here. V-Sips, I don't know why you're saying don't play Royal before Strikers when it's literally a when it's literally a sequel. Strikers is literally a sequel to Persona 5 Royal. So, and Persona 5. So, I mean, give bad advice on your stream, VC, not on mine. Luis, we've already talked about it. We've already talked about it on my channel. Check out my channel if you want to talk about Persona 5 Royal, if it's going to cut the Switch. We talked about that. Oh, let's see, Strikers. Okay, hold up. Okay. No, don't play Royal before Strikers. You just said no, don't play Royal before Strikers. Don't play Royal before Strikers. But you should probably play Persona 5 Royal before. Don't play base Persona. Don't play base Persona 5 ever with Royal. I said play, guys, here's what I said. I said play Persona 5 Royal before you play Persona 5 Strikers. That's what I said. That's what I said. But VC, you literally said no, don't play Royal before Strikers. That's what you just said. Persona 5 Royal still has the vanilla ending of Persona 5 in there. There are some other things, but there's still a vanilla ending for Persona 5 Royal. So no, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Let's see. Stating actual facts from the developer. So the developers said, don't play Persona 5 Royal before Persona 5 Strikers. It's a follow-up to Persona 5, though. That's the thing. It's literally a follow-up to Persona 5. Even if you played Persona 5 Royal, it's still a follow-up with the same characters. With that's the after that game. So what are you talking about, bruh? Let's see here. They didn't say don't play Royal, but they specifically said it's a follow-up to P5, not P5R. Dude, P5R has the same vanilla ending as P5. There are some other things that are changed up, but it's still the same characters, and it still can have the vanilla ending, bruh. What are you talking about? Yes, there's some other things that change it up. Yes, there's some other new characters and stuff like that, but it can still have the base vanilla ending. What are you talking about? What's wrong with you? Persona 5 Royal is the same game with added content. Yes, there's some stuff that can change up at the end, but there's still the vanilla ending that you could get from Persona 5. What are you talking about, man? It's not a whole completely different thing that completely changes every single mythos with the game, and there's no way you're gonna, it's not that. What are you talking about, bruh? Let's see here. If I were you, I would play Persona 5 Royal. I would not play Persona 5 Vanilla Base, then play Persona 5 Strikers. Or like I said, just, you know what, whatever, man. Y'all do whatever the hell that you want. Y'all do whatever you want. If you don't want to play it beforehand, then don't play it beforehand. If you want to play it beforehand, play it beforehand. If you don't want to play, if you want to play base Persona 5 because Persona 5 it's not a follow-up to, then whatever. Then y'all do that too. I don't care anymore. Y'all do whatever the hell that you want. I'm not even gonna sit there and argue with it. Just play whatever you want. Let's see here. DJ Mar, of course they're gonna say that though. That's the marketing aspect. And yes, you can enjoy the game if you haven't played Persona 5 base. You can still enjoy the game. But I mean, if you want to get acquainted with the characters, who they are, their origins, like what happened, then yeah, you might want to play Persona 5 or Persona 5 Royal beforehand. I mean, I would. Everybody else did. So all of a sudden now, I mean, are people who didn't play Persona 5 base or Persona 5 Royal, are they going to have a lesser experience from people who jumped to it from the beginning since it's not a sequel, it's not a follow-up? I mean, come on. You know, like, that's ridiculous. Most of us that are interested in this game played Persona 5 or Persona 5 Royal first, and then you play the next game that comes out. So it's the same kind of thing like with like Xenoblade Chronicles, you know, like, even though it's a little bit different situation here, but like Xenoblade Chronicles, you know, Xenoblade Chronicles Torn of the Golden Country and Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I mean, yeah, you can play Torn of the Golden Country first, but we all played Xenoblade Chronicles 2 first. So like, you can play that one first. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a problem, you know? It's not a problem. The Elite Ninja number always fluctuates, bro. It never stays the same. Let's see here. OJ, I'm still waiting on the day. I see a video from me bringing the news of Chronicles exported to Switch. Fingers crossed. All right, it's happening. Wolf. Okay, hold up. We've got 4 minutes ago. I didn't hear the message. Wolf Wanderer with the Twitch Prime subscription and the follow. Thank you so much, Wolf Wanderer. I do appreciate that subscription. Jurassic Pork Chops. Thank you so much for the subscription as well on YouTube. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. I appreciate you guys supporting the channel. Honestly, thank you. Well, there's a lot, believe it or not, Cyan Ryan, there's a lot of people who played Xenoblade Chronicles 2 before they played the original game. There is like a ton of people that played Xenoblade Chronicles 2 before the original game. Like a lot of people that were like, oh, this is my first Xenoblade game. Heading into it for my first one. And that's, you know, that's Xenoblade. And then they went back and played Definitive Edition, was like, oh, okay, cool. And then like, well, when Definitive Edition came out, they played the first one. So they played it 2 and then 1, you know? So, because like Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is the best-selling Xenoblade game of all time. You know, Definitive Edition might pass it up one of these days, but it's the best-selling one of all time. So most people have played that game. And those people that haven't played the first game, but have played that game. Xenogears isn't related to Xenoblade. Let's see. You don't need to play the first. You don't need to play the first one though. Play the first what? Xenoblade? Which one? What are you talking about? If you play Xenoblade 1 before you played Xenoblade 2, it absolutely makes the ending way better. if you don't play Xenoblade 1, but then you play Xenoblade 2, you can still play it and enjoy it and have fun since it's like a different world and universe. But the ending is so much more god tier if you play the first game. It's like way better. Way better. Like, if you play the second, like the ending for like if you played the second one before you played the first one, you won't be as like shocked. Where you'll just be like, oh, okay, oh snap, this is crazy. But if you played the first game, you're gonna be like, yo, you know? Nobody said it's not required for you to play any sequel. It's not required for you to play any sequel at all. Like, you don't gotta play Xenoblade Chronicles 2 to play Torna. You don't gotta play Torna to play Xenoblade Chronicles 2. You know, nobody said anything about being required. No, nothing's required. They're all individual games. As long as it's a standalone and it's not something that like you need to like, I don't know, like download through the game and there's no standalone, you can play anything in any order that you want. It doesn't matter. All I'm saying is that it's good, it's better if you do check out the game beforehand. Like if you've played the first game first, it definitely makes the experience better because you know what's going on. At the end, if you didn't play Xenoblade Chronicles 1, then you get to Xenoblade Chronicles 2, it's not that big of a shock. Like, it's a shock and it'd be like interesting, but it's not as interesting if you played the first game. It definitely makes the ending way more worth it. Makes it way more worth it. Let's see here. Required to play Devil May Cry 2 before Devil May Cry 1? Hell no. Let's see here. Nope, but we're talking about Persona 5 Strikers, guys. If you want to talk about Xenoblade Chronicles, guys, I've got videos that are already up on Xenoblade. Anybody asking me questions on Xenoblade Chronicles, I already got tons of videos on that. So, yeah. You just finished Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Awesome game added to the GOAT list. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's really good. It's really good. It's really, really, really good. I like it a lot. The creator of Xenogears found monoliths. I don't know why you're talking. JT Vega, I know that, right? And no, they're not. And they're not spiritual successors. No, they're not spiritual successors. The Xenosaga trilogy, Xenoblade Chronicles, and Xenosaga, they're not spiritual successors. They're just different games. It's the Xeno, but it's not like, oh, this is the spiritual successor to it's not. It's just not. It's not. But I'm a big fan of Monolith Soft. I know their history. Trust me. I've been playing their games for a very long time. But no, it's not a spiritual successor. It's just Xeno games. It's just their identity. They just call it Xeno because like they deal with alien life forms and alien type of technology and different stuff that's weird, that's not from the planet, right? And something from universes. That's really what Xeno means. But it's not like a spiritual successor in the same vein of what you're trying to talk about, you know? So yeah, I wish it would. I mean, it'd be nice, but it's not. Yo, tell me why this is here. The Monado? The Monado? The Monado? So yeah. Let's see, will Persona games come to Switch or Xbox soon? I don't know about soon, but Troy, I've already covered that on multiple videos when it comes to Persona, okay? So I don't know about Xbox, but when it comes to Persona, I've literally made at least 4 to 5 videos in the past couple months on if I think it's going to come, you know, or when it's going to come to the Switch or whatever the case is, Troy. So yeah, check out my videos on that, guys. That's a topic that I've covered a ridiculous amount of times in edited videos. Let's see here. That Steelbook looks clean. Weird, it's a Switch exclusive though. The Steel. Okay, let's check out the what's it called? The actual reveal for the game. Okay, guys, give me just a second. We're gonna pause the music here, and we're gonna check out. Okay, so is that Steelbook? It's exclusive to the Switch version of it? That seems really weird. That seems like really, really weird that the Switch version is it really? All right, so let's check out this article. Okay, so Persona 5 Strikers officially announced for the West. Best Buy and GameStop pre-order bonuses. Okay, so you have this thing here. So Strike Back 2 23/21. Pre-order the game from Best Buy and receive an exclusive Steelbook. Receive an exclusive Nintendo Switch Steelbook. Okay, an exclusive Nintendo Switch Steelbook. Is there any exclusive for the PS4? So bonus digital download includes soundtrack with over 40 songs, digital art book, behind the scenes video, which will be uploaded to YouTube. That steelbook's really nice. I like the steelbook. That's weird. Maybe Nintendo and Best Buy must have worked out a deal to get this then. That's the only thing that I can think of. Nintendo, Best Buy, and Atlas/Sega worked out a deal to kind of sweeten it up for the Switch version maybe a little bit more. I don't know. This is the type of game, though, because of all the content that's in the game, that I'm definitely going to want to play portable as well. So for me, I'll buy it on Switch, and I'll probably get a review code on the PS4 so I can just check it out for like comparisons and stuff like that. But I'm going to get both versions, though. I'm definitely going to get both versions, whether I get a review code for the Switch version and then get the PS4, or I get the PS4 version, then I buy the Switch version. I'm definitely going to get both. I'm definitely going to buy the game. So let's see here. After it was leaked, Atlas officially announced Persona 5 Scramble for the West. The game will launch in North America and Europe on February 23rd, 2021. Pre-order bonuses are planned for 2 retailers. At Best Buy, you'll receive a steelbook, a digital soundtrack with over 40 songs, digital art book, and behind-the-scenes video. GameStop is offering a Joker pin. So you get a Joker pin. Atlas will also offer a digital deluxe edition for Persona 5 Strikers. It includes the same digital soundtrack, digital art book, and the behind the scenes video from Best Buy, but also extra item packs and more music from the Persona series. Just as significant is that you'll get 4 days early access with its release scheduled for February 9th. Wait, what? 4 days early access? What? They're doing like, okay, wait a minute here. 4 days early access. Okay. A digital, if you get the digital, that's crazy. 4 days early access? All right. Yo, what's up, Frank R? Welcome to the stream, bruh. Here's the official announcement. Okay, we talked about that. We'll begin on December 10th at 4 p.m. PT. Okay, yeah, that was supposed to be a Game Awards announcement because that's the same date and time that the Game Awards goes live. So that's cool. So something's interesting about this Switch trailer, though. Are they using PS4 footage? Because it seems like it's. I thought that it's running at 60 frames per second in some of these scenes, and I'm almost positive at least the Japanese demo ran at 30, and I don't think the Switch version runs at 60. So unless I think they might just be using PS4 footage, but I guess I'm not 100% sure. So let's check out this trailer.
Oh, this looks bad. It got serious numbers.
Hey everyone! You can give me all your desires.
Watch out! Shadows incoming!
Give it everything you've got, guys!
Showtime!
Like right here. That's all at 60 right now.
Take this!
Like, so is this? This doesn't. The Switch version didn't run like that when I played the demo. Like in that game, in those gameplay.
Ain't this stuff happening all over Japan?
I will consume all who oppose me, no matter.
That's PS4 footage, yeah.
The Phantom Thieves and all those desires you stole.
We're taking them all back. Do you realize how dangerous a position you're in right now?
It's dead! My turn! Good move, Joker!
Let's do this!
Unleash the chains that bind you and take back the people's hearts.
See, but this is the problem that I have. It's like, then they do this at the end. So then they make, particularly Nintendo Switch, like, I don't like that if they're using...
For real?
If they're using PS4 footage, then don't do... Like, this is what I don't like. I don't like the fact that if they're going to use PS4 or PC footage of the game, don't intertwine Nintendo Switch stuff like, oh, Nintendo Switch, as if it was the Switch version of the game. Like, that's the thing that I don't like, since they took the time to actually make that little custom thing, and then it's a Switch-only trailer, right? Look, Atlas, it's obviously on Nintendo's channel, so maybe Nintendo edited. I mean, I don't know. Either way, like, and I don't see any disclaimer anywhere, so that's the only thing that I don't like. Well, they always do that, though. They Sony does that as well. And shout outs to the Ostrich for $10 donation. It says 2 days for the Metroid Prime Trilogy announcement. Yo, the Ostrich. Thank you for the 10 CHF. I don't know what. Thank you for the 10 chef dollars, bruh. I appreciate the Chef Ostrich cooking out here. Thank you for the 10, bruh. You're always on my videos and you've been around for a really long time. I want to give you a special shout out, dudes. Dude, thank you so much for watching the videos, because he's always in the comment section, like, putting a little comedic spin on things. Just kind of lightening the mood. So thank you so much, man. You're awesome, dude. Thank you for watching my videos for as many years as you've been watching my videos, or for as long, and commenting on the videos pretty much every single time, and keeping a good sense of humor. I really do appreciate that. I really do. Thank you for the 10. So, I mean, I don't know if it's false. Yeah, false. I think you're joking, but yeah, I don't think it's that. It's just, I just wish they would have just used the Switch footage of the game, you know, because then they have like this part at the end, you know, that's like, oh, Nintendo Switch. It's like, I get that, you know, and I don't think there's a problem. Like, it's not that big of a deal, but I don't know. But either way, whatever. I'm going to get the game on all the platforms, so it doesn't matter. Let's see here. Yeah, I already know that it's already out on Switch in Japan. I'm well aware of that. I'm well aware of that, as I've been waiting for the game for more than a year. And I'm aware. I've played the game. I've played the demo. I've played the demo. Usually, if you have a demo, it's not going to go from 30 frames per second to 60 frames per second for the final build of the game, you know? So yeah, I'm already aware. So yeah. Already aware. So yeah. But yeah, I'm buying the game. I'm picking it up. All right, so let's see here. Let me get back to this. So that's that. Let me scroll through. Let me see if there's... Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it when it comes to that. So I don't know. You guys can let me know what you guys think. Nintendo trolling? No, they're not trolling. Making people wait 4 days for a physical is kind of messed up. When we waited a year. Yeah, it's Atlas, dude. It's Atlas. But I mean, if you want to wait for the physical, then wait for the physical. I mean, I don't... If you already waited for a year, you can wait 4 more days, right? I guess. So, let's see. P5 looks so fun. I'm sad I can't play it. You don't have a PS4? What's up, OJ? Nice Doom video. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. So yeah. How do we know it's PS4 footage? Because the frame rate definitely looks 60. In those, like the frame rate definitely looks 60, and like from the demo that we've gotten and from the gameplay that's in Japan of the game, the full game, it's definitely not 60. So like that's the reason why it's either PC or PS4. The base platform for this game was definitely PS4. It was not PC. PC was added on later. So I would suspect that it's PS4 footage. That's what I would suspect, because that's the base version of the game is the PS4. So don't have a PS4. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, they're cheap now, so maybe we might be able to get one. Let's see here. I mean, I don't know why you're repeating it. Why are some of you guys repeating the same stuff that I've already said multiple times? I've already said multiple times that the Switch version is 30, and some of you guys keep on repeating the same thing that I've already said, as if I said something different. I don't get it. Can somebody clue me in? Am I saying something wrong here? Like literally, am I saying something wrong here? Because I mean, some of you guys keep on repeating the same thing. So can somebody help me? Can somebody help me? Because I see people saying the same thing, like in both chats. So I don't. I've literally said multiple times it's 30 based on what I've played and based on the game, and people keep on saying it's 60, not 30. Switch version is not 60, it's 30. So am I saying something different? Please let me know. Am I speaking a different language? Am I not speaking English? Because I've had multiple people tell me that it's not a 60, it's 30 on Switch. So am I saying something different? Did I mess up? Am I good? Am I good, guys? Because it's multiple times now. Let's see here. All right. J2 says Activision did something similar with the Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. All the trailers ran at 60, but the game is 30 on all platforms. Oh, huh. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know what was up with that. I didn't even remember that. Let's see. No, people aren't listening. Okay, they're not listening to me. Okay. That's what's going on. Okay, that's what's going on. People just aren't listening to me. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's see here. OJ, it's time to head to Dreamland. You want anything from there? Anything from Dreamland? Bring Kirby. That was cheesy, but I got you. Shout out Shamsa. Thank you so much for your support today. Thank you for the 30. Via PayPal. I appreciate that. Sorry that Streamlabs didn't work for you. Maybe tomorrow or maybe some other time it'll work. But thank you for that direct support. I appreciate it, Shamsa. You guys give some emotes for Shamsa. And hopefully you have a nice Dreamland. Like I said, bring Kirby. Bring Kirby. Bye, Shamsa. Thank you for supporting the stream. Yeah, I'm gonna be playing Cyberpunk. Make sure you check out my video that I already did on it. I talked about it already. I did a video this morning where I said I was gonna be playing it. I'm gonna check it out. All right. I don't have a PS4. I tried looking everywhere. They're all sold out. Did they stop producing them to make way for PS5? They definitely reduced the production by a lot. You're gonna have to go through second-hand stuff. So you're gonna have to go through, like, let's say like eBay or like thrift store or like OfferUp. You're gonna have to go through somebody else to get it. Which there are plenty of listings for PS4s on eBay and stuff like that. So yeah, you're gonna have to do that. Gonna have to do that. Except for some reason I'm not really hyped for Cyberpunk. Why aren't you hyped for Cyberpunk? You guys can talk to me about why aren't you hyped for Cyberpunk? Is it because of the reviews? Is that why you're not hyped? Because of what some people have said about the reviews? It doesn't have 15 million hours of content? Is that what it is? I'm hyped for Cyberpunk. I'm like semi-hyped for the game. I'm not like super hyped, but I'm like semi-hyped. I'll be honest. Some of the stuff that's came out from the reviews and the fact that we don't have any console footage, I don't have the type of PC to run the game. You know, I can run the game on PC, but it'd probably have to be like at like 1080p 60 frames per second. So I'm gonna be playing it on PS5, and I haven't seen any PS5 footage of the game, so it's kind of dampened my hype a little bit. And just the way that they're handling reviews, you know. But we'll see. The Icarus with the $5. It says, after playing Doom Eternal for 2 hours, I'm super excited to see what Retro Studios do with Metroid Prime 4. Also, no more excuses for third parties. No, there's still plenty of excuses for third parties. There's still plenty of excuses for third parties. That I agree and disagree with some of them. But no, there's still plenty. And some of them are justified. A lot of them are justified. But yeah, Doom Eternal, it's great on Switch. I mean, it's a good port of the game. They did the best that they could for sure. It's definitely not bad, and it runs pretty stable. Obviously, resolution, frame rate is not where like the PS4 and Xbox One versions of the game are. But for what the Switch is, you know, hybrid platform, it's actually pretty good. And if you want a portable Doom experience, that's the only place you can get it, unless you get it like a GPD win or something like that from like PC. But thank you for the $5 though. But yes, I think that seeing what they can do, like Metroid Prime 4. You know, seeing what, you know, Retro Studios can do is going to be very, very, very interesting. I agree. So thank you for the $5 though, man. I appreciate that. Let's see here. I can run it on my crappy mid-range computer. You can run what, Cyberpunk? I can't believe this game has been in development for almost 10 years. I can, based off of the game, based off what the reviewers have said. I can see why it's been in like development hell for a long time, because the people at CD Projekt Red is crazy. I personally wouldn't have taken the direction with this game that they took. But hey, it is what it is. Why aren't our S? What are you talking about, the ostrich? Let's see here. I'm jaded from playing open world games. Assassin's Creed is killing me. That's the problem. You're playing Assassin's Creed. Bigger Drawing says some people hype themselves out of being hyped. I think, yeah, is that a thing? Do you guys do that? Do you guys hype yourself out of being hyped with some of the stuff that goes on? I want to know. I want to know. I'm not allowed to play Cyberpunk. My dad won't let me, but it's fine, to be honest. Hope you all have fun time playing, sending positive. Yeah, you know what? Based off what's inside the game, yeah, you probably shouldn't be playing the game, bro. I mean, I don't know how old you are, but I mean, there's some pretty not stuck that you probably shouldn't be seeing in there. So, good parent. He's being a good parent. It looks like you're under 17 years old then, right? The console situation kind of bothers me, especially since I don't have a PS5. I'm looking forward to playing it, though. Yeah, I mean, like, if I were you, Party Man, I would definitely wait. Anybody that has a PS4, if you're playing on PS4, base PS4 or base Xbox, even PS4 Pro or Xbox One X, I would definitely wait before you rush out there and cop the game. I would wait. Now, I'm playing it on PS5, so I'm a little bit more confident that that version's going to be good. But if it's on the, like, if you have like a base Xbox One or Xbox One S or like a base PS4, I'd be very hesitant to rush up there and buy the game. Very hesitant with no footage out there and all the crunch and them complaining and delays. It looks like the chopping block was those two base systems, you know? Games take forever to come out, make me lose hype. Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna get the PC version. I can't get PS4. I can't get the PS4 version. Why can't you get the PS4 version? You have a PS4. Games that take for games that take forever do kind of like, you know, it is what it is on that. Oh, and shout outs to the 100 people plus watching, almost 200 people watching the stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you hit that like button. Let's get some new Ninja into the village. We're talking about Persona 5 Strikers. We're talking about Doom Eternal. We're talking about the Game Awards. It's kind of just like a roundtable discussion. I'm opening it up, you know, so you guys can ask me questions on games. I don't care what it is. We're just kind of big chilling now that I got that out of the way. But yeah, Doom Eternal's out for the Switch. Obviously, we talked about that. I'll be doing a giveaway once again for those who are just coming in. I'll be doing a giveaway for the game. It'll be on Twitter, so follow me on Twitter if you want to have a chance at winning Doom Eternal. I'm teaming up with Bethesda to get that done. So yeah. Silent Hill in 2 more days. All right, we'll have to see about that. Javon Perrin with the subscription. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village. Thank you for subscribing, bro. I feel you on that. I'll heed your warning. This has been my mind as well. Look, I just wait because you're gonna start seeing footage, Party Man. Probably tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow East Coast time, you're gonna start seeing footage. Probably a little bit before that. So see how it runs, you know, on the PS4, and then kind of go into it, you know. For some reason, PsychoPie uses Super Chat, but I do appreciate the big $50 maple syrups coming through. Thank you so much for the 50 maple syrups. Let's beat the crap out of YouTube for a little bit. Psychopath with the 50 and says, heh, console peasants. This man's rolling over there with that OLED. Psychopath rolling with that OLED, rolling with that Canadian OLED. When that Canadian OLED, when he starts with the TV, it goes about to start up. You know what I'm saying? Nice. I feel it. I feel it. Let's go. Psychopath with the 50, man. I appreciate that, dude. That's very nice of you. Thank you for the 50. 70%, boys. Let's go, man. Thank you so much, Psychopath. That means a lot to me, dude. Thank you so much. Thank you for the support, man. Call Rocco with the host, Psychopath. So you're rolling with the OLED. You're rolling with the 3080, right? How many gigabytes of RAM? What's your PC build, dude? If you don't mind me, I mean, since you donated that nice amount, let's go ahead and let's get a little bit more info on this. What you going with the PC build? What's the specs? What's the rig looking like? Let's see here. Street Fighter EX was the answer to the post I put up. Oh, Street Fighter EX. Oh, EX3. Okay, I got you, Alonzo. Nice. Looked way better, says Pierre. Oh, my gameplay of Doom. Yeah, it looks good. It looks good. Speaking of Street Fighter EX 3, it looks good, man. It looks good. Looks good enough, at least, for the system. Carl, thank you for the host, though, man. I appreciate that. Welcome to the stream, bro. Nah, I'll wait a few years for the next-gen versions, or then just cop it for the PC. Okay, yeah. The next-gen versions are free, though. So if you buy the current-gen version, you get the next-gen version for free. So I hope my 1070 can handle it after a few optimization patches. Your 1070 should be able to handle it. Just put it on 1080p or 900p 6 frames per second. You should be good. What's your CPU looking like, though, and your RAM? The specs you need for the game's iCore. The specs you need, or what's the minimum or recommended? iCore 7 or Core i7 4790 or AMD Ryzen 3 3200G memory, 12 gigabytes of RAM graphics, NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1060. I think you meant that's the minimum. I think you meant that's the minimum, right? 70 gigabytes of space available. Let's see here. No, the Persona 5S will have physical in the West. Yes, it's confirmed for physical. Let's see here. Why isn't my super chat shown? I donated $10 10 minutes ago. The super chat, the time runs out, right? So for the timer that's on there with super chat, it runs out, and then when it's done, and then it goes away. So it was up there for a bit from what I remember, and then it disappeared. So PsychoPie, since he did 50, so the more that you do, they'll stay up there a little bit longer on the little top chat type of thing. So yeah. I am going to add I don't know where to put it yet, but I will be adding I'll probably add one like right over here, where I have like an events notification, which I think that'd be good to add. Like, so when the alert box isn't up, maybe we have events list, and then you guys can get credit for what you've done, you know? Because I don't want people to not have credit. So we can do like events list maybe? There's only 4 at this point, but let me see if I can add some more, just so you guys don't feel left out. All right, so let's see if we can add. See if we add 7 events. But it catches subscribers too. So. Y'all like that? Is that corny? Make it a little bit smaller. There we go. Line it up. There's just a lot of stuff on screen, but I think it's all right. I think it looks okay. It's right there. I'll probably change like the colors and like change like the way that it looks a little bit too. I'll mess with it. There's no chance of physical for Doom Eternal. There's a chance, but probably not. It's very, very, very unlikely that there's a Doom Eternal physical edition. Probably not. The chat is broken. Is the chat broken? So yeah. Let's see here. Okay, I guess I'll flex. LOL. Ryzen 9 3900 XT RX 3080, 16 gigabytes of RAM. What type of RAM? DDR4. 3 terabyte SSD. Ooh, 4K OLED. Aron's hating on your rig, dude. 16 gigabytes of RAM is plenty for games. Like, that's plenty of RAM. 32 is obviously better, but 16 is plenty. Let's see here. Only get Cyberpunk 2077 if you have a high-end PC. Low to medium is pointless. So you mean only get it on PC? But like, what about people who have like, are you talking about like only get it on PC if you have a high-end one? Is that what you're saying? All right. Let's see here. DDR4. Yeah, DDR4. My messages don't appear on OJ's screen. Your messages don't appear on my screen. They should. You're not banned or anything like that, dude. So yeah, they should. I don't know why it's not. No, I see your message right there. The options. My messages don't appear on OJ's screen. I see it. What are you talking about? I see. You're right there, dude. Slim chance next year. It was rumored. Nah, I mean, I don't know if they're gonna do a physical edition. The only way that Doom Eternal gets a... God, we're not listening to this song. The only way that Doom Eternal gets a physical edition on Switch is if the digital edition does so well that they decide, like, they get extra funds and they say, okay, let's go ahead and let's do a physical edition. So like the digital edition has to do extremely well. Has to do extremely well for that to happen. Limited Run did Doom 64. Yeah, but that's Doom 64. That's a much smaller game. Much cheaper cost, you know? So yeah. I upgraded 16 gigabytes to 32 earlier this year, and I can't say I noticed any difference. i7 86K with RTX 3090, FTW3 Ultra. Okay, yeah, because most games don't require you to have 32 gigabytes for there to be anything optimal. Like 16 gigabytes has been overkill for a long time, right? So like my PC that I bought in 2015 has 16 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM. I have 16 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM, and I bought this PC in 2015. So it's 5 years. It's more than 5 years. I bought it right around this time, a little bit ago, November of 2015, and I have 16 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM. But I have like I went like more like a budget build for like editing. I have like a 970 like EVA 4 gigabytes super clock, whatever the hell it is, you know, like i7 processor. It's a pretty good i7 processor as well. So for editing at the time, it was amazing. But like, I haven't seen any developer say, oh yeah, you need 32 gigabytes of like DDR4 RAM, like really good high quality RAM, you know? So like 16 gigabytes is more than enough for pretty much every single game, you know? Did you build it or you? I put it together like iBuyPower, like a pre-built. So I went to iBuyPower, and I put together what I customized it. I went with what I wanted, you know. Went cheaper where I wanted to go cheaper, went more expensive where I wanted to go more expensive. Like I spent more on RAM. At the time, 16 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM was expensive, so I went more expensive on RAM. And then I could have got like a 1080 or whatever, like a higher graphics card. But I was like, I don't really need that. So then I went cheaper on the graphics card, you know? And like I didn't go like really gung-ho on the monitor. I got like a little crappy 1080p monitor, you know? Like I didn't get anything like super crazy at the time, you know? So yeah. Persona, because I need to talk about this game. Yeah, we talked about it already, Andrew. You're late to the stream, which is okay. But yeah, whatever you want to talk about, let us know, man. Feel free. We're pretty much in like an open session, you know? So feel free. Wait, OG talk about P5 not getting physical. No, I didn't say that, Wolf Wanderer. I don't know. There's something wrong. Today, people aren't listening to what I'm saying. Or maybe I'm speaking too fast. Maybe. Not everybody is understanding. Persona 5 Scramble, or Persona 5S, is getting a physical edition on PlayStation 4 and on Switch. It's getting physical on both PS4 and on Switch. The only digital-only version is the Steam version of the game. So it's physical, guys. An actual cartridge. Did you get Persona for the Switch or PS4? I haven't bought it yet. Persona 5 Strikers? I haven't bought it yet, but I'll probably get it on both. You know? Oh, okay, your wife. Okay, yo, sorry, Wolf Wanderer. Yo, sorry to Ms. Wolf or Mrs. Wolf Wanderer. My bad. I thought I misspoke. My bad. Mrs. Wolf Wanderer, it's all good. You listen to your wife, bro, okay? Just say, yo, OJ, shut the hell up. I was listening to my wife. That's all you gotta say. I'm like, okay. The queens come first, homie. The queens come first. Thank you for the $5. Killer 2239 with the $5 and says, thanks for the laughs in the Spawncast Awards. I really enjoyed it. Did you really like it? I'm glad you guys like the Spawncast Awards. That's been probably the funniest video I've done all year. You guys seem to really enjoy the Spawncast Awards. And I know all the Spawncast members thought it was absolutely hilarious. They all loved it. They all absolutely loved it. So I'm happy. I'm happy that everybody loved the Spawncast Awards for the most part. She's cool, huh? You know, hey man, I know too, bro. I know too. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, we got over 7K views. Yo, Shinru 61 with that Joe. Hey, let's go. Thank you so much. I appreciate the $10. Holla. Shout out to you guys showing some love to your boy. Remember, guys, you guys can also request some music. So if you donate, please request some music. So if you've already donated, Killer, Psycho Pie, you know, guys who have donated, feel free to let Dank know in the chat. One of the mods. Let them know about the music that you want. Shinru says, preach, brother OJ. Brother OJ, testify. Let's go. Just left work and gonna grab some dinner. How does Doom Eternal run on Switch? Did you play Blooming Villain? It runs pretty good. It runs pretty good. I have a video, so you can check out my video later, Shinru, when you get some time. But yeah, I did a video this morning that's actually doing really well. It's like blowing up, man. It's like blowing up. It's kind of blowing up for me, my channel. It's blowing up. So yeah, we've already got How many views do we got on that? We've got over 430 likes, 121 comments, 5,000 plus views, you know? So yeah. So a lot of you guys are really happy with the port. So let me play your Blooming Villain. Persona 5. And I'll be doing a giveaway. I will be doing a giveaway for Doom Eternal on the Switch. I will be doing, probably after this stream, I'll set up that giveaway. So look out for that, guys, okay? Look out for that giveaway on Twitter. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. Because that's how I'm gonna be able to DM you guys the code if you win. So if you're already a subscriber, that's cool. It's gonna be based off of YouTube comments, right? I'm gonna pick somebody random from my video that comments on there. But I need you guys to follow me on Twitter so I have a way to get you the code, you know? Like, wait, because like YouTube doesn't have comments anymore. Like I can't DM you guys on YouTube. Otherwise, I just keep it straight up on YouTube. Persona 5 Strikers. Blooming. You guys give some love, some JoJo boys to my man Shinru. Blooming Villain. All right. Also, shout outs to TBT Pip. Thank you for the subscription. Appreciate that. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village. What if you don't have a Twitter? If you don't have a Twitter, then there's no way for me to DM you the code. You like Twitter? I don't like Twitter at all, but it's something that I have to have for business and work. A lot of companies reach out to me via Twitter. A lot of companies see my, like, I got the code for Doom Eternal because the people saw me on Twitter. They saw my business email. They were looking, their PR was looking for people that cover Switch. They obviously found a circle. They saw my business. That's the only way they got my business email because it wasn't through my YouTube channel. I don't think it was. I mean, it might have been, but a lot of contacts, people contact me through Twitter. They see my business through Twitter. So they just follow a bunch of Nintendo content creators and they look, you know, or they follow a bunch of content creators and they look to see your business email. Then that's how you get, a lot of times that's how you get codes. It's through Twitter. You know, that's how I can do giveaways and contact me for sponsorships and stuff like that is through Twitter. So, I mean, I kind of have to have it. And I think everybody, most content creators will tell you, like, yeah, we don't like Twitter, but we have to have it, you know? So, like, whatever, you know? It's a necessary part of the job, you know? Also, a lot of you guys reach out to me on Twitter, you know? Link stuff to me on Twitter. So, it's like, it's just like, it's part of the thing that I just have to have it, you know? Yeah, I get troll emails sometimes, but not really. Not really. Not that much. But not really. I'd say barely, probably not at all. Not really. I get like spam. Everyone wanting a physical version of Doom Eternal, but I'm over here still waiting for Cuphead physical. Yeah. I guess I need to get it. I'm in the same boat. Never really used Twitter. Yeah. Necessary evil. Yes, sir. Do you anticipate P5R port to Switch and or PC? Yeah, I've talked about that before. ISAV6J. I've talked about that like multiple times on my channel. So check out my video if you want to see more information on that, like what I think. But yeah, I think it's possible. I hope it's the physical version. I wish it was. I'd have a physical version if it was myself, you know. But it's digital. Doom Eternal is such a great game. Yeah, it's good. I think I'm gonna do what's it called? Sunday lives or Sunday videos for Doom Eternal. I think you guys would probably want to see that game more so than like some of the other games I've been playing. So I'll probably do like weekly Sunday videos, and that's how I'll be. Because like I don't feel like sitting down and playing Doom Eternal all day, you know. Like I'd rather do that with like a different game. But I think that going through the experience with you guys and edited videos, as long as you guys are watching them, I think I'll probably do something like that. So this Sunday I'll do like another video on Doom. The ostrich with another $10 donation. Another $10 chef dollars. And he says, 2 days left for Metroid Prime Trilogy announcement, baby. 2 days left. Okay, see, look, Ostrich, you're there, baby. You're there. We got you right here. Shout out. I think that's good. What do you guys like this right here? You guys like the little events? Because a lot of times it pops up, then it goes away, and then the only people that get recognition are the people at the top, right? Which is cool, obviously. Or like people on the side that's done like something like crazy, or like Elite Ninja. But I think that like having this is pretty cool because it's like, okay, you can see your name up there for 7 events. That's pretty cool. I like it. What do you guys think? Or look, does it look corny? Does it not look good? Yes, the digital deluxe version of Strikers will allow 4 days early access to the game, which is just blah, you know? But they make way more money off of the digital version of the game. So I see what they're trying to do. Like, I get the business decision, but it sucks for people who that like physical, you know? But hey, if you've waited this long, you can wait 4 more days. OJ had to convince me to make a Twitter, but I really enjoy it, especially everyone is so nice to me. Yeah. Being a pretty girl, people will definitely be nice to you on Twitter. There's a 0.00000000000000000000001% chance of Metroid Prime Trilogy. No, I actually think it's a 0.00000000000000002% chance. I'm for gaming news and your channel. I wouldn't even have a Twitter. Yeah. 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 Hold up a minute. What's this buzz around Metroid Prime Trilogy? Was it confirmed? I'm so confused. No, there's no confirmation of Metroid Prime Trilogy. It's just been rumored for so long. So long. It's been rumored. Virgil Boomer. Thank you so much for the follow. Shoutouts. Welcome to the Fire Nation. Let's go. Thank you for following. Appreciate all. The ostrich says, I am the confirmation. He said, because you do 2 donations. You do 2 donations for freaking Metroid Prime. You got these young, impressionable fans in the chat thinking that there's some type of Metroid Prime announcement. The ostrich. All right, man. Calm down. Calm down before I turn off Donkey Kong Country. Oh man, y'all wildin' today. Y'all wildin' today. I like it though. I like the lit streams. They're fun. They're fun. Shout out to all the new subscribers though. Shout out to all the new followers. Yo, my boy, Pito. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Fire Nation. Metroid is a dang myth. Grow up. Grow up, people. Grow up. One day it will be real. You have a spider sense? Okay, I got you. I feel you. Ostrich, what's your percentage of Metroid Prime 4 at the Game Awards? All right, guys, over, under. Over, under. What's you guys' percentages that we see Metroid Prime, not 4, but Metroid Prime in any capacity at the Game Awards? What's the percentage? Everybody in the chat, play a game. Everybody in the chat, play a game. We are clearly getting Smash reveal in 2 days. I am party man, so I am right. Okay. 20. Brick. 0.02. 1% chance. 10%. Minus 5%, bruh. All right, Frank. 5% says Wolf Wanderer. Okay. Shout outs to the new Fire Nation Elite over there. Wolf Wanderer. Pierre says 10%. Frank R with the 5. Party Man with the 1%. Under whatever it is. ISAB says 5%. D-Money with the 50%. He said 20%. Some people got 50%. People got 50%. Chalice DJ says big cap. Big cap on what? Negative 87%. That's not a real. That's not logical at all. Negative. You can just go 0%. There's nothing that's worse than 0%. 0%. There's a 0% chance. That's factually. Here's the reason why it's factually incorrect for a 0% chance. The reason why it's a 0%, why it can't be a 0% chance, is because the game has already been announced. So there's always a chance of something happening. So it's minimum, at least, like a 0.0000 like 0.1. That's the minimum. It's factually incorrect to say 0% or anything below that. Because there's a chance. There's always a chance because the game has already been revealed. So that means there's factually speaking, there is an opportunity. Factually. Now, if we had no clue about the game, there was nothing on it, I wouldn't say there'd be no chance, like 0% chance, because there's always a chance. But with the revelation of the fact that it's already been revealed, there's a chance. There's a percentage chance. Unless you know that there isn't. Unless you already know that there isn't. But if you don't know that there isn't, then there's a chance. Oh, man. Let's see. Here's why I think it will. Imran Khan, an industry insider, the guy who said the game is developed by Bandai, said it's supposed to be announced at the VGA's 2018. Okay, so yeah, to double up on this, he was right about that. So Arlen said that Bandai's not involved anymore. They're not involved anymore, but Bandai Namco was involved with Metroid Prime 4. They were involved with the game. There's enough journalistic proof that Bandai Namco was developing, along with maybe like another studio or so, was developing Metroid Prime 4. There is proof of that. There is more than enough proof of that. However, of course, they're no longer developing the game anymore. You know? When it was scrapped and it was rebooted with Retro Studios, they changed developers. It was not scrapped. Retro's build of the game was not scrapped. And then they restarted again with Retro Studios. It was with a different developer, and Retro Studios inherited Metroid Prime 4 in terms of, okay, now you're going to make it. But Bandai Namco was definitely making the game. But he's saying that they're involved with the trilogy. The trilogy? Now, we don't know about the trilogy. What he's talking about is Metroid. What Imran Khan was talking about was Metroid Prime 4. He was not talking about Metroid Prime Trilogy. The trilogy was probably done in-house with Retro Studio. They probably ported it themselves like they did Donkey Kong Country, you know? It was probably just an in-house thing. Unless it was more expansive than what we think. I'm expecting like 1080p 60 frames per second. That's all I'm expecting. Like, it's gonna look like the GameCube version of the game, where it's gonna look like the Dolphin version of the game. That's what I'm expecting. It looks like the Dolphin version of the game, you know? Like 1080p 60. Let's see. No, he was saying Bandai made the trilogy. Then I don't know about that. That's not what we know. I have not seen anything like that. Bandai Namco, though, was definitely involved. What I thought he was saying was involved. If I was wrong on that, then my bad. But from what I know, Bandai Namco was definitely involved with Metroid Prime 4. Now, the trilogy, Bandai Namco could have ported the trilogy for them. I mean, that is not... There's no proof, or there's nothing to say that Bandai Namco didn't do the trilogy and already had that done. They could have. Bandai Namco has tons of studios. They have a lot of employees. They could have ported it for Nintendo. You know? They could have. But we don't know. I mean, but if they did, maybe. We're going to have to wait and see. But, I mean, it's not I don't think it'd be out of the realm of possibility for Bandai Namco to have ported the trilogy, you know, when the trilogy officially gets announced. I mean, I don't know if they did, but everything that I've heard is that they did Metroid Prime 4, then it got scrapped. But I didn't hear about the trilogy. We don't know who's porting the trilogy yet. We have no idea who's porting the trilogy. Because it's not announced. It's not real. We don't know. It's not, like, officially real at this point, you know? What's up, Jonathan B says, you are your Lloyd Christmas-ish right now? So you're saying there's a chance. There's a chance, sir. There's a chance. Okay, the Ostrich says, because Metroid Prime 4 was rebooted, Metroid Prime Trilogy was held back. Fast forward 2 years later, now is the time. I agree that Metroid Prime Trilogy was held back. Yes, I agree. I have very significant proof. Nothing that I've seen. But I'm very confident that Metroid Prime Trilogy is an actual thing. I'm just as confident in Metroid Prime Trilogy as I was in Super Mario 3D All-Stars. Like, that's how confident I am in Metroid Prime Trilogy. I'm that confident in the game. You know? I'm confident. And yeah, TH3, just relax. Ostrich, he's a jokester. He likes to joke around. But what he's saying is not, I agree with what he's saying. I actually agree with what Ostrich is saying. Like, I agree with his thought process here. I agree with it. I agree. I do think that Metroid Prime Trilogy, the time is coming up, that it was held back because of the problems with Metroid Prime 4. They wanted to release Metroid Prime Trilogy first, and they wanted to get Metroid Prime 4 out. But unfortunately, the game was scrapped, that version of the game, and rebooted, so they didn't want to release Metroid Prime Trilogy far beforehand. They want to link it together, obviously, some way or shape or form. It's a real thing. Metroid Prime Trilogy is real. Nathan Drake, it is real. It is real. I would not lie to you guys. It is definitely a real thing. It's definitely real. I think Nintendo was saving Breath of the Wild 2 trailer for a Direct, not the Game Awards. I mean, they have a big history with doing stuff with Legend of Zelda at the Game Awards, though. So, I mean, you can think that, and that's fine. But there's more history showing that Nintendo does like to bring Zelda to the Game Awards, which I've talked about multiple times in videos. So, I mean, it can go either way. They could save it for a Direct. They can have it at the Game Awards, and they can have it. It kind of seems like maybe they're saving it for some type of Direct or something like that. But they've brought Zelda to the Game Awards multiple times, like big Zelda announcements, right? The original Legend of Zelda Breath, like the first actual gameplay footage of Breath of the Wild was at the Game Awards. The shadow drop of the DLC, right, was at the Game Awards. So we've got 2 years of big announcements from the Zelda at the Game Awards. So I don't think it's out of the realm. I mean, it can definitely go both ways, you know. But you never know. I think there's a strong chance. See another new trailer for Monster Hunter Rise of the TGA. The Game Awards. Monster Hunter Rise? Maybe. I don't know. I mean, it just depends. It depends. I mean, you could have it at both. I mean, if Breath of the Wild is at the Game Awards, that's still going to get a ton of attention. If Breath of the Wild is at a Direct, it's still going to get a ton of attention. Like, it doesn't matter where they have Breath of the Wild. They can have it at a Direct, it's going to get a lot of attention. They can have it at the Game Awards, it's going to get a lot of attention. This Game Awards is going to be viewed by tens of millions of people, guys. This is going to be huge free advertising for Nintendo if they bring Breath of the Wild 2 at the Game Awards. You got to remember, this is the reason why developers like doing world premieres at the Game Awards. It's free, multi-million-dollar advertising that you would usually have to pay hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars for. You get an audience, okay? I would freaking do anything to advertise. I would do anything Keeley wants to get free advertising of my channel on his show. Anybody would do anything. I'd do it for free. I'd go there. I would fly to where Keeley needs. I'd pay out of my pocket. I'd help Keeley with the show. I'd work for free if he mentioned my channel on the show. So you have to realize that developers want to get something on this show. They want to do it because otherwise you'd have to pay a lot of money to get your product in front of the eyes of this many people. Now, Nintendo has Directs, which are free, but but the Directs don't get as many views as the Game Awards. The Game Awards will be viewed by tens of millions of people. Directs don't have that type of reach with this huge group of people, right? So that's the reason why that developers and Nintendo have came big to the Game Awards multiple times, right? We've seen Nintendo come to because it's free marketing that you would have to pay so much for. So it's ingenious in Keeley's design. He gets advertisers, he gets developers and publishers. The advertisers pay for the show, he gets paid for it, then he gets big game announcements at there, and then the developers and the publishers, they don't have to pay for marketing. They just have to put together their trailer for the world premieres. They do it for free. So business-wise, everything just falls into place, right? So yeah, like I said, I'd work for 3-4 weeks for free if I could get my channel just mentioned on there, right? Anybody would. Pretty much, unless you're already big. But most people would do that, you know? So it makes sense to Nintendo to bring something big. Now, if they don't, then they don't. Like, I mean, whatever. Then they don't have anything. Then they're not going to bring anything. They'll just wait for later. Maybe it's not ready to be shown. But if there's something big to be shown, Nintendo has shown multiple times in the past that they'll do it. Joker announcement. Look at the Joker announcement at the Game Awards. Amazing, right? They didn't have that for a Direct. That could have been for a Direct. They said, no, we're going to do that at the Game Awards. You know? We're going to do that at the Game Awards, you know? So, I mean, like, the gameplay for Breath of the Wild, the first gameplay, that could have been at a Direct, too. They were doing Directs back then, too. You know, there's been a lot of announcements. Bayonetta 1, 2, and 3. Game Awards, you know? Bravely Default 2. Nintendo's publishing that game, so they obviously have a say in what happens with the marketing, since they're taking care of the publishing duties, which is essentially marketing, by the way. So yeah, Nintendo decided to put Bravely Default 2 at the Game Awards. So yeah. Let's see, here's another call. Breath of the Wild 2 will be fall 2021. Okay, I agree with that one. It started out as DLC for Breath of the Wild, which implies it's not a master's project. They'll reinvent the whole concept and world again. Dev saves time. Well, yes, I agree, but I do feel that it's almost like a Super Mario Galaxy 2 thing. Yeah, maybe it started out as like they had extra ideas and it just kept on evolving and evolving and evolving and evolving. And then they just said, all right, yeah, let's go. So I think that's what you're trying to say, right, Ostrich? Okay, so yeah, I agree with that. So if it's like Super Mario Galaxy 2, Super Mario Galaxy 2 is amazing. It's like bigger than the first game. That game is dope, you know? But then they added a bunch of cool new ideas to the game, new gameplay, new elements. Super Mario Galaxy 2 is so good, you know? So yeah. But that's not really bold saying that 2021 is a bold. But some people think it's going to be 2022. Some people are not convinced that Breath of the Wild is going to be a 2021 game. You know? Let's see here. Playing Persona 4 for the first time while watching OJ Good Times. Hey, Wolf Wanderer, I appreciate your support, dude. Thank you guys. You guys are the freaking best. I don't care what anybody says, man. I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. Let's see. They probably started developing Breath of the Wild 2 in 2017. Well, they did. Yeah, they did. They did. They did. No, I think that what he's trying to say is that they probably started like doing DLC and doing a lot of DLC, and then they kept some of it and started doing stuff, and then other stuff they're like, man, we can turn this into like another game. That's what Nintendo does, especially when they do DLC, and I'll get that donation in just a bit. But they often make a bunch of ideas and a bunch of different things, and sometimes like they keep some of it and say, okay, this is the DLC, and then the rest of it, they might say, hey, this is a good idea. Like we can turn this into something more, like a whole game. And that's how Mario Galaxy 2 was made. You know, they didn't have any way to make DLC for the Wii, you know, just because of the tech that they used. So I think that here's my personal opinion, is that they made so many different ideas and things for Breath of the Wild, and they kept some of it as DLC, and the rest of it, they said, let's just expand this into like a whole nother game. Obviously, they saw the checks coming in the mail too, right? They saw the zeros in the bank account, and they're like, okay, yeah, this definitely needs to be a follow-up. So I think they were motivated, obviously, by money, you know, but I think that also they had a bunch of ideas because of the type of game that Breath of the Wild is. You can do all sorts of stuff with that engine, right? That engine is insane. It's a great engine, first of all. The physics in there are god tier, you know, best physics that I've seen in an open world game. Best ever physics that I've seen. Like it's nuts what you can do in that game, you know, and if they can expand upon that and even make things better, more enemy varieties, more types, more animations, just kind of even make that even better. I mean, I think that's what they wanted to do with the game. That's just my personal thought process. Shinru61 with the $3 and says, playing Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity got me wanting another Warriors game with other franchises. What do you think about Devil May Cry or Final Fantasy Warriors game? I'd buy them. I think the Final Fantasy Warriors would be kind of cool. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. I'd definitely buy like a really high quality Final Fantasy Warriors game, or even if they did almost like a Persona 5 Strikers. But yeah, I'd actually no, because like Final Fantasy 7 Remake is already too much like that, and then Final Fantasy 16 is already like action. So just give me like a actual vanilla Warriors Final Fantasy experience with all the different, you know, people in there, and I think that would be pretty good. And like you add like unique elements from those games in terms of magic that they can do. I think that'd be dope. You know, like Hyrule Warriors has the Sheikah Slate, it has the Fire Rod, the Ice Rod, the electricity. You know, you have all that to balance out the core gameplay. with already what you can do, and they all operate differently, like the Sheikah slates and different type of stuff. If they can do the same thing with Final Fantasy, and I think it'd be really, really good. It'd be really good. It'd be fun. I'd be completely down for that. I think that's actually a really good idea. Now that I think about it, that's actually a really good idea, dude. I'd be so down for that. I'd be so down for that. Let's see here. I hope they put vanilla P5 hits the Switch 2021. Vanilla? No, it'd have to be royal or nothing. So yeah. Hey, what's up? Ray Stout? What's up, man? Welcome to the stream. You said, okay, Chase, you said that Mario Kart 9 was a holiday 2020 title, but due to the pandemic and issues in development, it's moved to October 2021. Okay, so just a guess. I mean, I don't know if that's, I mean, maybe. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. Thank you for the $3 though, Shinru. Do you want us some Final Fantasy music? Let's play some Final Fantasy music. So I still don't see MK9 as a thing, regardless of good explanations. Yeah, you're wrong. You're wrong. It's not even about good explanations. It's factual. The Mario Kart team always starts working on the next Mario Kart after the current Mario Kart's done. So there's a Mario Kart 9. They're always working on Mario Kart, which they've specifically stated that they work on the next Mario Kart as soon as the current Mario Kart is done. They just start working on ideas in the next Mario Kart. Now, when it releases, that's up to whenever they feel like releasing it, you know? But they've literally said that they work on the next Mario Kart after the current one's done. You said, oh, coming next year? Okay, yeah, it might not come next year. It might come next year, it might not come next year. But you said, I still don't see Mario Kart 9 as a thing, regardless of, yeah, you didn't say anything about, you don't see the date. You said nothing about the date. You just said you don't see it as a thing. But no, there's definitely a Mario Kart 9. There's definitely a Mario Kart 9. Like 100% there's a Mario Kart 9. That's a thing. What am I getting my daughter for Christmas? Who knows, man? If she, who knows if she even accepts anything from me? So we'll see. She usually hasn't been wanting anything. Anytime that I ask her for something, anytime that I ask her like, "What do you want?" she says she doesn't want anything. So we'll see if she even gets anything. This is once the sales of 8, the sales of 8 will never slow down though. The sales of 8 is always going to be very steady. Mario Kart games sell for the whole generation. They sell for as long as they want to sell for. So there's no such thing as slowing down. Because remember, Mario Kart games, the sales, they actually get better. Mario Kart it's inverted. Mario Kart doesn't have big day one sales or first week sales. It has big later sales. And then it sells for a long time over a period. It's just steady. Notice how Mario Kart 8 has never been at like the very top of the MPD sales or anything like that. Notice that, right? You guys ever notice that? It's never been at the very top of MPD because it never sells more than like the next hot game that comes out that month. You know what I'm saying? It never does. It always sells just steady for years. You know? That's how Mario Kart always is. But it's never like Mario Kart 8 didn't, like on the Switch, it didn't sell like 2 million copies day one or anything like that, right? It just sold a couple 100,000 in America, like 100,000 in Europe, a couple 100,000 in Japan or whatever, and then it just steadily sold like every single month, 100,000, 200,000, 300,000, 100,000, 150,000. Holiday time period, 3 million over the holiday, spread out, 750,000 each month, right? Or something like that, right? Something crazy. And then back to 70,000, 80, it just sells. And it just racks up. It just racks up and racks up. And then they include it in the bundle. So for the past few years, any of the digital sales with the Mario Kart bundle that have been with the Switch, that's all included. So that's how you get the sales that it's got, you know? I mean, for sure, but P5 just just be ready to go as P5R when it comes to porting. P5R is already done, so why would you port the vanilla one when the P5R is done? So that's the thing. Mario Kart 8 is still selling well, which makes me think Nintendo won't need to drop Mario Kart 9. But it's always going to sell extremely well, World of Cheese. It always sells extremely well. It's never the best seller on Switch in terms of like the top game for any period of, I mean, like for like MPD sales. I mean, sometimes it is. Sometimes it's like the top game, but like Smash Brothers and other games usually outsell it in most regions, but it just sells for a very long period of time. So it's not about, oh, well, it's selling really well, so they're not gonna, it's not, that's nothing to do with it, honestly, because it sells consistently throughout for years. Nintendo can leave it and it'll just continue to sell exactly how it's selling till the next one comes out. So it doesn't matter if they wait 5 years or if they wait 6 years or if they wait 9 years. It's whatever system that they release it on, it's going to sell for a long period of time. Mario Kart 7 sold for a very long period of time. Mario Kart DS sold for every single year that the DS was active. Mario Kart sold. So it doesn't matter. The sales don't matter. It sells for as long as it's going to sell consistently. So yeah, man. So it doesn't matter, you know, how it is. It really doesn't matter. The difference between Rockstar and between Nintendo with this is that Rockstar is making a bunch of money and doing a bunch of stuff in terms of development of Grand Theft Auto in the online. So Mario Kart 8, it's just they just ported the game. Rockstar isn't making new Grand Theft Autos like they did or new games because they realized that their fan base wants online. A lot of their fan base wants online and microtransactions, and they make new content within the online. So the online has taken the place of them actually making some of these new games because they can just make online events. They can just make new online DLC. That's new, right? And that's, hey, we're developing it, and they make way more money, and it takes away the development cost is way less, and they make way more money than they've ever made. So yeah. They can, yeah, you're absolutely, Sofa King has a very good point. They can sell even more. The day that Mario Kart 9 drops, and there was an actual, was there a rumor? I forgot exactly where I covered it. But Nintendo wants Mario Kart 9 to be explosive from the very beginning. They want it to be explosive. And what do you do in order to have these explosive record-breaking sales? Install base. Install base is the most important thing. It's not the sales of Mario Kart 8, it's the install base because of the casual consumer. So the more Switches and Switch Lights and Switch systems you have on the market, the bigger your day one sales can be. Mario Kart's never known for massive day one sales. But this next one, because of the hype and because of the install base, Mario Kart games always launch on smaller install bases. The most recent ones, Mario Kart 7, Mario Kart 8, both launched on small install bases and have to get there. And Mario Kart 8 Deluxe launched on a small install base. So we've had 3 past Mario Kart games, right? For 3 separate systems, all launch on a small install base. The last time where there was a significant install base was the Wii. But even then, it would be lower than what we're about to see with the next Mario Kart game. It's gonna launch on Switch, and the install base will be the biggest install base that we've had, not ever, maybe ever. Yeah, it'll be maybe not the DS. I don't remember what the DS game was at when Mario Kart DS launched. I don't remember what the install base was at. But for a home console, it's gonna be the biggest install base that we've had since the DS, right? At the launch of it. So therefore, you're gonna have crazy sales, like super explosive. You know, super explosive sales, and that's the biggest thing that Nintendo's looking at. If you launch it when they're at imagine Mario Kart launching in, let's say, May of next year or summer of next year, right? Summer game, out there playing Mario Kart with the fam, whatever the case is, right? Imagine 100 million install base. I got chills down my spine. Imagine 100 million install base with Mario Kart 9. What do you guys think is going to happen? You know, look at what happened with Animal Crossing. You know, yeah, okay. If Mario Kart DS was 2006, oh, it was 2005. Then the install base was small because the DS didn't get off to the best start. It wasn't until the DS Lite when things really started taking off for Nintendo. The DS Lite got things popping for them, and that was like 2006, right? Rob K with the subscription. Thank you so much, Rob K. I appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. So this will be the biggest the install base ever for a Mario Kart release. Whenever they do release it on the Switch, because it's going to be released on the Switch. The biggest install base ever for a Mario Kart game at the time of release. Not overall, right? Because obviously the Wii and DS have bigger install bases, right? Obviously. But at launch of a Mario Kart game. Mario Kart DS sold like 23.6 million. Yeah, DS had a lot of competition though. A lot of competition. But it goes to show you how crazy the Switch is, right? The fact that Mario Kart 8 Deluxe has sold more than Mario Kart DS, which Mario Kart DS is on the most popular Nintendo system of all time. So that's why Mario Kart 9 is might be another 2 to 3 years away. I don't think it's another 2-3 years away. I think it's next year. But you're right though. I mean, I think that you're not right, but nobody's right or wrong. But I think that your opinion is, I think that there's definitely maybe some merit to that. Maybe it's a year and a half away. You know, maybe it's spring 2022. You know. The Bat Shade. Thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate that. Welcome to the Ninja Village. Thank you for subscribing. They could make an ultimate version of Mario Kart with every racetrack and characters. I think that would sell. Well, no matter what they do, it's gonna sell. So it's gonna sell no matter what. But yeah, I mean, obviously having that it'd sell really good. You know, I'd love to see something like that. Shout outs to you guys subscribing, man. I appreciate the new subscribers today. Thank you guys for watching the video. The video's been doing amazing, the Doom video. So I do appreciate that, guys. I do. Thank you guys so much. And shout outs to Panic Button for sharing the video on Twitter. I think that's gotten a lot of new people, you know, on my videos and stuff, or on my subscribing. So thank you to Panic Button as well for they quote tweeted me and shared the video as well. So thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Let's see here. My boy, players. Hey, what's up, Anthony Rudd? Welcome. Don't forget Wii Sports with 82 million outsold Mario Kart. What does Wii Sports have to do with what we're talking about? What do I need to forget Wii Sports for? By the way, that was a pack-in, though. Chase Tenny. That literally came with every single Wii here in North America. And I think in Europe, too. Japan, I know it was sold separately, but what does that have to do with Mario Kart? Like what we're talking about, if you don't mind me asking. I'm not trying to be rude or anything. I just want to know, like, what does that have to do with Mario Kart? And yeah, like I said, that's like a pack-in with every single system with the Wii in North America. Hey, what's up, Tommy Raiku? Welcome to the stream, dude. Let's see. Kind of sad bundled with the Wii system. Wii sold 100 million, and the Wii Sports only did 82. Only. That's it. Thank you for your take on Mario Kart 9. Those reasons you listed were why I think it can happen next year. And I thought this year, but COVID happened. Yeah. Yeah. COVID's a thing. Still a thing. Still a thing that's happening. It's getting worse in some areas. Listen to some JoJo. Oh, we gotta play like this part right here. Hold up. We gotta play for Dior. Dior, we'll play your music in just a bit. We gotta get this last part though. Excuse my spit French. We gotta get this last part. You got me freaking out over here, Dior. Thank you so much for the support, bro. Goodness gracious. This man snapped. This man snapped. We gotta play this last part for Dior. What the Psycho Pie? No! What? Psycho Pie! Psycho Pie coming through! Ah! Let's play some JoJo! Psycho Pie with the 120! The Elite Ninjas coming through the round table, the Zoomer round table! Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Hey, yo, Joey. Ha, ha, ha. Hey, yo, Joey. Beep, 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 beep. Yo! Psycho Pie with the freaking 120. Stop it, the world. My wife's boyfriend not gonna approve this, but I'm taking my crown back, bruh. And I hear cut. Let's do it. Let's go. JoJo dance party. Let's see here. Psycho Pie's on that petty mode to get Dior off the top of the board here. I got you, Psycho Pie. I got you. Dior, you were up there for a bit. Your name was up there. It's okay. You're on the side here, though. You're on the side. You're on the side. Psycho Pie. Psycho Pie. Bruh. Y'all going out today. Y'all going out. We're gonna get some hype JoJo. We're gonna get some JoJo dancing right now, boys and girls. Boys and girls. Holy smokes, I appreciate you guys' support. Vortex donations. All right, shout outs, guys. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the support, guys. I appreciate that. Thank you. Let's keep it going, though. Shout outs, man. Ostrich is a boomer. Ostrich, are you a boomer? Are you a boomer, Ostrich? I don't think he's a boomer. He seems like a young man to me. OJ sing Last Surprise. Let me play this music for Psycho or for Dior. Is there any other tracks you want, Dior? Any other tracks you want? I got you, man. I got you. I'm 28 and I have a well-paid job. What are you gonna do about it? I don't know why I find what Ostrich says so. I used to think he was a troll, but after I started realizing that he's not, he's just a goofy dude, like a cool dude that's goofy. I don't know why I find what he says so funny, but it's funny. He says, and it's like 3 messages. He said, "I'm 28 and I have a well-paid job. What are you gonna do about it?" Oh my gosh, dude. Let's see. This is one of Spawncast burners. Oh, it's a Spawncast burner? Maybe. What happened to Mario Kart last night? I missed it. What happened to Mario Kart? Nothing. Nothing happened in Mario Kart, and I don't want to talk about it at all. Nothing happened. It was just the plain old boring Mario Kart, you know, with nothing really of significance that happened at all. I have no idea. I don't even remember what happened yesterday. I don't even remember what happened yesterday. I really don't. So, I mean, there's no need to talk to me about it, you know? No need to talk to me about it at all. There's nothing to talk about yesterday. There's nothing to talk about, boys and girls. Greatness happened. Dark Synchron. Isn't it past your bedtime? What time is it? Don't you have school? What's going on here, bruh? Dark Synchron, there's nothing that you need to say, that you need to talk about right now, Dark Synchron. OJ sucks at MK and damage controls. Nothing new. Dark Synchron says, ah, heck no. Alright, listen. Okay, whatever. I finished 12th. Well, that's because of freaking Vortex, dude. But that wasn't the problem. The problem, here's what happened yesterday. What happened? Here, let me show you guys what happened yesterday. Let me show you my reaction to what happened. We'll play Last Surprise in just a bit. Let me go on Twitter. Let me show you guys what happened yesterday in Mario Kart. Shout out to Christian who clipped this. But here's what happened yesterday in Mario Kart. So here's essentially what happened in Mario Kart yesterday. This is gonna look weird because I'm gonna be watching it with you guys, but
OJ, so hear me out. Oh, hear me out, OJ. I found a card combination that's so crazy good. It's actually better than the Waluigi Wiggler combo. And like legit, I told everybody beforehand to use it so we could get the upper hand on you.
wait, what?
You'll see.
You'll see.
You'll be surprised. Let's see. Let's see OJ's reaction.
Now this is rigged now though.
What do you mean? See, if it's rigged, then
Yeah, this is because you guys are all sitting there using. What the hell is this?
I'm spectating. Yo.
I hate you guys. No, we ain't playing this shit. We're not playing this shit anymore, dude. Like, what the hell?
This is a fair and honest race.
Look at Dark Synchron. This is a fair and honest race.
Okay, OJ. I might have DM'd literally everybody who's playing.
Dude, Dark Synchron is.
TH3, you're the go for that, bro.
Okay, I haven't leaked.
TH3 would think Dark Synchron is Chupacabra too. You guys, Dark Synchron reminds me of Chuba so much. Y'all like the same person, but like not. But like you've got like you're like the American Chupacabra. We've got Canadian Chuba, then we've got American Chuba. That's Dark Synchron. So, this is a fair and honest race. Oh my gosh, dude. No, it's not Pogcard. That was horrible. I don't know what you guys are talking about. It was not funny. But I'm way flashier in Smash. That you use Captain Falcon. But basically, you guys are both really good at Smash. You guys are both really young and really good at Smash. That's more the comparison there. Chupacabra's sock account, the burner account. Let's see, and then we allow Dawson to find his good combo. I know. Now, dude, Dawson's gonna get good. Cause I think he likes inside drift. I think Dawson's gonna get good. He's gonna start botting you guys. He did really good. I was happy to see so many Peaches in the race. Man, they need to allow more customization, at least like with the outfit, bruh. Like, I didn't like everybody looking the same. Oh man, dude, that was crazy. That was crazy. Yeah, man, awakened the Sharingan with that race, with those races, bruh. Christian was a fraud though. You call him Christian a fraud because he did it. He could have used that cart combo. That bike combo is tough to use. A lot of you guys didn't like it. You guys just have to just deal with it. But if you don't know how to inside drift, it sucks. Like, or if you're not familiar with it, dude, it's horrible. It's like the worst thing ever. You know? It's like really bad, you know? How long are these live streams? They're usually about 3 hours long. There's the schedule's right here. But I know you're probably not. You don't use PM. Or you don't use ET, do you? Where you live? So yeah, man, crazy stuff. I DM'd you more music. All right, I got you, Dior. Yo, thank you for the support, bro. Thanks for DMing me more music too. I like that. All right, I got you. I got every track you want, bro. Thank you for the support. Oh man, Dior's on a Persona kick. I like it. I like it. All right, keep the questions coming, guys. If you guys have questions, I've got answers for you guys. So you can tag me at PlayerEssence, hashtag PlayerEssence, just PlayerEssence by itself. I'll be more than happy to answer all of your lovely questions. Okay, guys? All of your lovely questions. How do I do this for so long? Exercise, to be honest. You need stamina. Stamina. Exercise, dude. The better you feel before you do... That's why I like to exercise before my streams. The better you feel before your streams, the more healthier and better and hydrated and ready you are to go, the longer you'll be able to stream, you know? So that's why if I exercise beforehand, if I get sleep, or even if I don't get that much sleep, but if I exercise, hydrate, eat something good, eat some protein, something with some good energy in it, and then I can stream for a good, like I feel good throughout the stream, you know? I'm tired later, but, you know, some guys stream for, you know, 12 hours a day, you know? Some guys stream for 15, 12 hours a day, like on Twitch and stuff like that. But playing a game is different. I can play a game, like playing a game doesn't take as much energy as reacting and laughing and answering every question. Like that takes way more energy to do what I'm doing than playing a video. Playing a video game is easy to play for like 8 hours. If it's a game that you like, yeah, I can play. If I really wanted to, I could play Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity on stream for forever. I could just do all the side quests and just play that game legitimately like forever and just like take breaks every, you know, every hour. I'll take like a 15-minute break or a 10-minute break, you know? Like what streamers do, but like actually interacting with people, that takes way more energy. Like laughing and being hype on screen, you know? That's all the stuff that like Etika taught me, you know? Mentioning Etika, yeah, Etika. Etika got a workout at his stream. Yeah, I watched him work out one time. He was like lifting dumbbells, wasn't it? And like doing like push-ups and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I'm from California, West Coast. California, West Coast. So yeah. Shout outs to, is it Fabio Xavier? Thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate that. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village. Thank you for subscribing. Age of Calamity is so damn far. Dude, Age of Calamity it's, you know what? Like, I got a video on this. I'll probably make another video. I know you guys don't feel like watching any more videos on Age of Calamity because I've already made a lot. A lot of you guys didn't watch my last one. But dude, Age of Calamity, it reminds me, well, a lot of you guys don't remember, but like if you're in your 40s or if you're in your 30s or your 40s, y'all remember the old school games that you played back in the day? You guys remember Final Fight? Or for those who have played the new ones, remember Final Fight? Remember Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? TMNT 2, the arcade game? Remember those games? Remember like Streets of Rage? Remember all those games like River City Ransom? It gives me that like Goosebumps feel of just pure fun. You're just beating the crap out of a million different enemies, but you have actual RPG elements in there, and you have like a great story, which those games didn't really have. But it reminds me of my childhood. You know what I'm saying? It reminds me of my teen and childhood back in the day. 80s, you know what I'm saying? Like, it reminds me of that. Like, when I really started playing those games, going to the arcade, the Simpsons arcade. You know what I'm saying? It reminds me of that. I love that about the game. And yeah, it's not perfect. Those games had slowdown. Those games had issues, but they were so much fun. It reminds me of like TMNT 2. It really does remind me of TMNT 2. Like, I don't know. It's not like that game, but I get that the arcade game, right? The TMNT, the arcade game, like where they're busting through the freaking brick wall, right? All the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like I get that feel. Like that's how fun the game is to me. Like I can just sit down and play it forever. I used to sit down, me and my brother, we would sit there and play TMNT arcade game forever. We'd play it all weekend. We'd come home from school, come home from work, and we'd sit down and we would play this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game all weekend. Or Turtles in Time. You guys remember Turtles in Time? You can just play those games. You can play it over and over and over. You beat the game. You beat the game again. You use a different turtle. You try to get the high score. You try to look for all the collectibles. Like, we 100%, we got all the achievements before there was achievements. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what Age of Calamity reminds me. Not perfect, but dude, it's just so addicting. Like, it's just fun. It's the most fun that I've had with the Switch game all year. Easy. The most fun. Sakuna Rice. Oh yeah, Sakuna Rice and Ruin definitely has that feel. The only difference with Sakuna is that there's not enough characters to have that feel. The cool thing about Streets of Rage and those games back in the day is that they gave you different characters, right? So it was pretty cool. Oh, you want to play with this character? You can play with this character. At least Sakuna Rice and Ruin, I'm not sure if it does give you different characters. I mean, it probably does, but I haven't played it. But I mean, like, I haven't played it enough to get like a different character or whatever. But like, I love the fact that it gives you the different characters, right? Like the X-Men. You guys remember the X-Men game? The X-Men game on the Sega Genesis? That game gives you different X-Men. Like, I love those type of games, you know? I like, you know, Marvel Ultimate Alliance. I mean, but I don't think Marvel Ultimate Alliance is as good as Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. I don't think it's as good. Like, Age of Calamity just feels way better with the combat and everything. But yeah, man. It's so good, dude. Yeah, Simpsons Arcade was dope. I used to spend a lot of quarters in the Simpsons Arcade. Yeah, Bad Dudes sucked, but we played it, right? Boston Samus, Bad Dudes was trash, but we played it. Brandon Todd with the subscription. Thank you so much, Brandon Todd. Thank you for subscribing, bro. I appreciate that. Psychopie, yeah, you can DM me some music. Sure. You can DM me music as well. We'll get it popping. Sure. We'll get it going. We will get it going. Page is not working. Let's try it again. All right, here we go. I got you, Dior. Psychopie, DM me whenever you want. We'll get your music going. We still got a good amount of time for the stream, so. Jeff Grubb hates Age of Calamity. Yeah, that's fine. Not everybody's gonna like it. He doesn't really like the Warrior style games, though. You've been once at E3, OJ. I went 3 years in a row to E3. 2014, 15, and 16. All right, take it easy, Chris. Thanks for coming out to the stream, bro. PS5 versus my Switch. Age of Calamity keeps me on Switch still. Yeah, exactly. That's the reason why I haven't been playing like Immortals, you know, Phoenix Rising on my PS5, or playing like Spider-Man Miles Morales, or I haven't been playing any of that just because Age of Calamity is just so good, dude. X-Men Arcade with Nightcrawler. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Very good. Very good. I actually played Hyperstone Heist more because I only had a Super Nintendo on the weekends at my dad's place. My dad's back in the day. Okay. Was Pit Fighter for the Sega Genesis. Oh, terrible game. I never played Pit Fighter. Let's see. X-Men Sega Genesis game was great. The jungle theme is still in my head. Yeah, it was really good. It was really good. Age of Calamity. Oh, dude, it's like I said, no spoilers, but bro, the end is so good. But no spoilers, guys, no spoilers. But oh my god, the ending parts, like the leading up, the build up is so good. It's never been so much fun fighting. Oh my god, it's so good, so good. Age of Calamity is just too damn good, OJ. I 100% completed the game, but I'm still playing it. Can't wait to get the DLC for it. Yeah, hopefully there's DLC. There's been rumors that the DLC based off like the data leaks and all that. So yeah, I'm down. I'm down for everything that they have. Like, I've already put I'm at 43 hours for Age of Calamity. You have to remember, guys, for me, for this amount of time, that's very good because I am working 15 hours out of the day. I'm editing videos for people. I'm doing all sorts of stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing streams, I'm editing my own videos, you know, sometimes I do 2 videos a day, I do videos every single day, you know, I got to do optimizations for the live stream, I got to edit for other people, other big YouTube channels, like, you know, I'm doing all this stuff, obviously Twitter, all this other stuff, I'm doing business deals, I'm doing potential sponsorships, doing stuff with Nintendo, organizing all this stuff, right? So, for me to have 43 hours in this game already, that's a pretty big accomplishment for myself, you know? Pretty big accomplishment for myself. So how do I rate Age of Calamity? I mean, I'm not big on ratings, although I've been giving some ratings for games. I mean, I haven't gave one to Age of Calamity, That one's tough because my own personal, like, I love it so much. For me personally, my fun factor, how fun the game is, it's a 10 out of 10. It's the most fun that I've had playing a Switch game in a while. This whole year, this is the most fun that I've had. Now, of course, like, if you want to talk about like frame rate, you want to talk about like structure, certain stuff that's like, you know, not as good in the game, then yeah, it's maybe like a 8 out of 10, something like that, you know? Being completely objective. If you want to talk about just like my own personal like tilt, back in the day, GamePro used to do that. There used to be a thing called tilt. So it's like factoring in your own bias for what you like action games or for like the setting or the theme. So my tilt is like all the way up. There's like a meter, right? So my tilt's like a 10. Tilt's a 10. I love Breath of the Wild. It's my favorite Zelda game of all time. I love the themes, the art, everything. Okay, so I love Breath of the Wild. It's one of my favorite games of all time, favorite Zelda of all time. And I love action games. Action games, like where you're just like third-person action combat games, are my favorite genre, along with RPGs, right? So Age of Calamity takes my favorite Zelda-themed game, or my favorite Zelda game, Breath of the Wild, says, okay, here's all the aesthetics and everything. It says, here's an action game, which I love action games. Oh, and here's RPG elements on top of that action game. It's like, it mixes everything that I love. So the tilt is very high. The fun factor for me is very high. Now, not everybody likes those. Like, some people obviously want to have the 60 frames per second or want to have all that, which I would love to have that too, you know, and it's still a knock against the game. That's still something that I say, yeah, you know, I wish it was better. But when you're playing the game, it still runs good enough in a lot of levels to where it's still fun. It's responsive. You can still play the game. It's never to the point to where it's so like, oh my God, it's like so bad to where I can't move, unless it's like two-player mode. Two-player mode in some stages with a lot of enemies, that runs to a point to where it's like, where it's hard to play. With the two-player mode, but I don't play that very often. I play that with my brother a little bit, but I play the single-player mode most of the time because the game's single-player. And it's great. It's fantastic. Biaros? I don't know how to say your name. 55. B55. Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate that. Welcome to the Ninja Village. And also Brandon Todd. I think I said what's up, but thank you. Thank you again. Appreciate that. Well, I have a giveaway for Doom Eternal coming, so maybe you can win it there. I agree with you. It's not the best game, but it has some technical issues, but it's really fun. Exactly. It's not like the best overall, like, you know, technically sound like everything, like frame rate and everything, but everything else, like the story, the gameplay, the content is out of this mind. Like, dude, there's so much content in this game. Like, I'm 40 something hours in and I'm still like, I still got to finish the game. You know, I still got a couple more big chapters left. I still got a lot of more characters to unlock and stuff to do. Like, you know, like there's still a lot to do, you know, upgrade. Yeah, Fire Emblem Warriors was cool, but I said this before in my video. Fire Emblem Warriors and Hyrule Warriors do not compare to Age of Calamity. They don't have the I think what makes Age of Calamity better is the combat depth. Because not only do each character has the unique actions, you know? And like the Sheikah Slate, the Ice Rod, the Fire Rod, all of that being two separate things that react differently based on what character you're using. Like, there's some differences. All of that factors into how this game is better, because like, how dope is it? And thank you for the 5, Mr. Mac Mega. I'll get your donation in just a bit. Let me play some more music here. But the cool thing about this game is that like the Sheikah Slate and all that, how cool is it? It's like when you're playing a tough boss battle and then you see them do something stupid, they turn a color, right? They turn like the stasis and like, oh snap, okay, I've got Impa. Impa's stasis command stasis punish, let's just call it stasis punish. Impa's stasis punish is amazing because she just goes boom, 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 and she just starts like hitting you multiple times. Whereas Link's stasis punish isn't as good. If you stasis somebody as Link, yeah, you'll get your hits in, but it's not like like an actual command punish, right? Where you actually get like a really big input, right? Like certain characters have that over other characters. So it's so dope to like find out when you get a new character and what they take advantage of, like their Sheikah Slate punishes, right? What do they get when they do their Sheikah Slate punishes? Like, how good is it? You know, I love seeing all the different ones that we get, you know, and stuff that happens with using the magnesis, like when they throw something at you. Like, that to me makes the gameplay way more dynamic, along with the Ice Rod, the Fire Rod, that those not being actual weapons that you have to switch to completely changes the dynamic of the battle. Because in in Hyrule Warriors, if you wanted to use the Fire Rod, it was a weapon. It replaced your sword. So right there, okay, now you're just doing fire rod combos. Cool. But it's just replacing the same sword attacks with some fire rod stuff. It's cool, but it's not as dope as actually having that and say, oh, okay, let's use it for strategy. You've got an ice whiz robe or whatever. Let's bust out the fire or the ice rod. You know what I'm saying? So you use it like the weaknesses and resistances, right? And that creates more strategy and depth. And then the weak point dodge. So like all of that is what's really, really cool about the game. You know, that I really like about the game a lot, you know, over the other games in the series. That was ingenious. And I think that's what makes the game to me so good, you know? All right, we got to get more Dior Wilson tracks here. Psychopath, you never DM'd me, did you? Yeah, Psychopath, you never DM'd me with music. I'm going to play the rest of Dior's music. Mac Megan with the $2 and says, can you play Persona 4 in Link, please? Which do you think will be a better game? Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity or Persona 5 Strikers? Well, they're two different types of games. Based on what I've played so far, I like Age of Calamity more, but I have not played the full Persona 5 Strikers. Persona 5 Strikers definitely has the ability to be a better game. And also, you have to also factor in that Persona 5 Strikers is going to be on the PlayStation 4 and PC, so it's going to run better than Age of Calamity. So overall, objectively speaking, Persona 5 Strikers might be a better game, but I have to wait and see. But you also have to remember that Persona 5 Strikers is not a Warriors game. There's a lot of misinformation going around that Persona 5 Strikers is a Warriors game. It's a Warriors game. It is not structured. Age of Calamity is a Warriors game. It is a Warriors game through and throughout, where they layered on top of it Breath of the Wild and strategy. It plays like a Warriors game. You're capturing these points, you're dropping the map, it plays just like it. I mean, there's not even, it is a Warriors game. Strikers is not a Warriors game completely. There's dungeons, there's different areas, there's platforming. You know what I'm saying? There's single encounter enemy fights, like where you're just walking around a dungeon like you would in an action RPG, and then you see an enemy, then the battle starts, and then you get individual experience and say, battle's over. Here's your experience for this battle. It is much more like an action RPG with a little bit of Warriors elements than it is a Warriors game with action RPG elements, like with the RPG elements. You see what I'm saying? It's an action RPG with a little bit of Warriors elements in there, like some stuff. Yeah, there's some battles where you fight a bunch of people like a Warriors game. Okay, but Warriors games don't have you doing platforming, you know? They might have like Breath of the Wild, like you fly up or whatever, you know? But Warriors games don't have you doing the platforming that you're doing. It's like 2D platforming. Some of it's 3D. You're going through dungeons. You're collecting treasure chests. Like, you're just doing different things that are not normally in a Warriors game. So I see Persona 5 Strikers as a action RPG with some Warriors elements thrown in there, you know? Combat elements. You're stuck on this one mission, but you should not. If you're stuck on it, then yeah, you should definitely not say it, because then it's probably a spoiler, because it's probably difficult and it's late in the game. So definitely don't spoil it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Somebody might get mad at me. Hey, shout outs, Love. He said Love from Lithuania. Do you know where it is? Lithuania. I think LeVar Ball's kids went to go play in Lithuania basketball, didn't they? In Europe or something like that? It's really cold there, isn't it? Shout outs. But thank you, Mac Megan, for the $5. I do appreciate it. Yeah, Jonathan B, I made a video that it is the best Warriors game that I've... Yeah, check out my video, or I talk about it. I made a video literally saying that in the title. What kind of music do I like? What are some of my favorite artists? I guess in today's day now, I mean, I've always liked hip-hop, rap, but I don't really listen to it as much like today's. I like old school. I like what else? I like Japanese music. I like all that stuff, like the anime music. I like all that. I like classic rock. That's okay. But like I'm big. Like, what is JoJo music? I like music from freaking JoJo. So anime music, I don't know what to call it, but like I legit like really love the JoJo tracks, like the intros and stuff like that. So yeah, I put around 80 hours into that game so far. 80 hours, okay, so you've doubled me up. Let's see, I think it's messed up that Age of Calamity gets penalized for running bad, but Cyberpunk doesn't when it comes to review scores. I don't think Age of Calamity is just penalized for running bad sometimes, you know, or anything like that. I think it's just because people don't like the structure of Warriors games. So it's more like the structure of just fighting a bunch of enemies. They don't, American reviewers don't like that, you know. But then again, some of the Warriors games actually run obviously good. Like Fire Emblem Warriors runs really good, and yeah. So I don't know if it's more of like, I don't think it's the way it's like penalized for like running. I think it's just the structure of the game, because Fire Emblem Warriors runs, you know, it runs at 60, and that game. That game has a, what does it have on Metacritic? Metacritic, Fire Emblem Warriors has a lower review score, lower average. Fire Emblem Warriors has a 74 average on Metacritic. So Age of Calamity has a better average. So I don't think it has to do with the way that it runs, because this game runs at 60. And like, for example, Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition, that game on the Switch, that game runs at 60 with the performance mode, and that has a 78. Age of Calamity has a 78. You know? So maybe if it ran better, it get slightly better review score, but even when they do run better, you know, it's still right around the 70s. The Warriors games always get 70s, you know? So let's check out like One Piece Pirate Warrior. One Piece Pirate Warrior. 76, you know, on the Switch. So the Warriors games always get 7, no matter what, no matter how good or bad or what they do, they're always in the 70s, no matter what. Let's see, Dynasty Warriors. Dynasty Warriors 8 Extreme Definitive Legends Definitive. There's only 18 review or 14 reviews, but it has an 83, but there's barely any reviews on the game, so it was just people that like it. So it's always going to be low 80s or 70s for all the games. All right, this track is really good. We're gonna play this track real quick, and then we'll get back to Dior's music. I really like this track. Yo, shout outs to the Doritos. Shout outs to the Doritos. Hold on, let me go down. Dior, I forgot what track I was on for yours. Wait a minute, did we play Mac Megas yet? Let's play Mac Megas. Let's just get that in. So we'll play the Rito track later. Yeah, so it's more of the structure. Open YouTube day one and tried to spoil characters for the thumbnail, trying to finish Age of Calamity. Yeah, yeah, be careful, spoilers on YouTube. Dude, I love the Rito Village theme, probably one of my favorites in Breath of the Wild. Yeah, it's really good. It's very calming. Never understood why people get bothered when a game drops frame rate. 10 years ago, we played PS3 and 360 at 25 to 30 frames and no one cared, but today the game drops below 60, it's unplayable. Yeah, I think that the thought process of it being like, oh, people say, oh, it's unplayable. That's ridiculous, right? But in terms of people care, because, I mean, people didn't like it back then either, you know? People didn't like it back then either, so it's something that happened. Now that we have hardware that's capable, it should definitely be running better. So people, I mean, obviously frame rate, you don't want to mess up, because like there's like a frame rate drop or there's like a dip. It can like, you know, interfere like with your gameplay ability and stuff like that. So you played the Mario Kart 8 track before Zelda one? No. Okay. Well, I just played Mac Megas here. Yeah, Strikers is just gonna take it and just gonna bump it up a bit, right? Like Age of Calamity soundtrack is straight fire, because they take all the Breath of the Wild music and they're just like, yo, let's make this a little bit more upbeat, you know? But no, I feel you though, the Ostrich. I feel you. You know that Dynasty Warriors game is actually a fighting game. The second one, the start of the Warriors became to be. No, I don't recall that at all. From what I played on the PS2, the Dynasty, it was always like they did. But I didn't know there was like an actual fighting game. Which one was that? What was the name of the first Dynasty Warriors game? The PS2, right? What was the name of it? Oh, the PS. What's the name of the PS1 Dynasty Warriors game then? Then it's obviously not a Dynasty Warriors game. If it was a fighting game, then it has to be a spin-off. That's not the same thing. So yeah. I love using stasis when they are stunned because it gives you more time to break the shields. Yeah, exactly. So OP. Yeah, stasis is good for that. When they're stunned, and then you can just, you know, break the shield and do even more. But yeah, there's so much strategy involved. You know, Frank, it's such a great game. Did you ever play the original Dynasty Warriors game? Yeah, I played the one on PS2. No, the original Dynasty Warriors was a fighting game. Just wait a minute. Maybe I'm wrong on which one that I played then. So which one are we talking about here? I didn't play this fighting game that you guys are talking about on PS1. I didn't play that. All right, take it easy, Master Aku. Do you think Age of Calamity is better than Dragon Quest Heroes 2? I like it more than Dragon Quest Heroes 2. Personally, yeah, it's my favorite. But Dragon Quest Heroes 2 was, once again, that's a very unique experience. That's more like... Dragon Quest Heroes 2 is like, what if Dragon Quest was a action RPG? That's what Dragon Quest Heroes 2 is. It's like, what if Dragon Quest was an action RPG? It's not like, what if Dragon Quest... you know, is a Warriors game. Dragon Quest Heroes is what if Dragon Quest is not a turn-based RPG, but it's an action RPG. You know, it's not like what if it's just like a normal like action RPG? Like, let's just say, like, remember like the action mode in Dragon Quest 11. What if that was just to where you can play it normally like that the whole time, right? Where it was actually like a real action RPG. That's what Heroes reminds me of. I don't see it as it's not a Warriors game, you know, because you just have like a bunch of enemies just kind of just like walking around and in their natural habitat. You just go there, you want to fight them, you fight them. Sometimes they have like some big skirmishes, so there's might be some like Warriors elements where there's like a bunch of enemies on screen, but for the most part, I mean, it plays like a typical action RPG would, you know. Yes, I did know about that, Ostrich. Yes. Let me see if I can get this next track going here. This is a good song, dude. You know what? I'm actually jacked up on music, guys. I don't remember which ones I've played and what I haven't played from Dior. I really don't. Okay, we haven't played this, so we'll play this next. But yeah, I'm kind of jacked up on the music. I don't remember which ones I played and which ones I didn't. So we're just gonna do a little trial and error here, boys and girls. Dynasty Warriors 1 was a fighting game. Dynasty Warriors 2 started. Okay, the Warriors. Okay, so that's what happened then. I didn't play the one on the PS1. I played it from the beginning with Dynasty. I played it from the PS2. I didn't have a PS1 back then. I couldn't afford it. So I did play the PS2 game though. I did play that. I found it fun. It was different. Once Persona 5 Strikers comes out, you should do a Koei Tecmo spin-off tier list. Koei Tecmo spin-off tier list? That'd be interesting. Yeah, I can think about that. I want to see the original Dynasty Warriors. I want to see that PS1 game. Yo, D-Rock, thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate that, bruh. Ah, PS. Okay, yeah, here it is. Oh, this game. Yes, I've played this game. Yes, back my name, PlayerEssence. It comes from the store that I used to go and play games at back in the day all the time. It was called Player One. It was a mom and pop shop that closed down a long time ago. But anyway, and this game we definitely played this game. We definitely played this game back in the day. Absolutely. Absolutely we played this game. Now I remember it. Now I remember this game. And we thought the graphics looked so cool. I remember playing this game against the other kids that were in the area, other teens and stuff like that. We would sit there and we would play. They had this game. Nobody had a PS1 at their home, but we would play this game. Yes. Yeah. I remember I just thought the graphics were amazing. I just like, yo, this game's freaking hype. Yeah. I didn't associate it with Dynasty like the same thing though, because the games look so different. And I never bought these games, you know? I just would go play them. But yeah, we definitely played this game. Yeah, I definitely played this game. Yeah, I thought the graphics were just amazing. Yeah, yeah. It's like Virtual Fighter, Soul Calibur. It reminded me of like Soul Calibur type of game, you know, because you have like the weapons. What is that guy wearing though? Like, looks like he's wearing lingerie. Yeah, yeah. I remember this game. So like, all right, let's not make a fighting game anymore. Let's just make it to where you just. Yeah. I remember this game. Yeah, Battle Arena Toshiden, Soul Calibur, the original. You know, all those games where we started doing like those weapon-based 3D fighting games where you can sidestep and stuff like that. Yeah, this is good stuff, man. This is good stuff. Was the game actually good though? I don't recall the game being like I remember playing it just because we thought the graphics were amazing, but I don't know if was the game actually good or no. I don't remember if it was or not. I just remember playing it and liking it. Okay, hold up. Wait, did I play this music yet? I don't know if I did. We'll play it again for Dior. He donated a hundo. Shout outs to Dior, man. The game was decent. Okay, it was decent. Okay, so it wasn't bad. Just okay. Okay. It wasn't anywhere near as good as like Soul Calibur or anything like that. Like Soul Calibur 2. It wasn't any because like I remember when Soul Calibur 2 came out. That's what made me forget about, dude. That's what made me forget about when Soul Calibur. Soul Calibur on the Dreamcast made me forget about any other type of game. When Soul Calibur came out, yo, that on the Dreamcast, that was the weapon combat game of the 20th century or whatever, of the 21st. It was the game. No other weapon-based combat game even came close to Soul Calibur. Soul Calibur was a revolution in fighting games. Like weapon-based combat. We're not talking about like some people have weapons, some people don't. Like Mortal Kombat with size and a katana or whatever. It's not like that. We're talking like actual like where each person has like a signature weapon in the game, right? And that was like, okay, yo, I like nunchucks. I'm gonna pick Maxi. I like, you know, sword and shield. Okay, there's Sophia. I like Ivy has like this sword whip. Okay, we're gonna roll with that. You know, like it was great, man. That was really good. That game was so good. Let's see here. I was trying to type that as P says it. Hey, great minds think alike. Primal Plasma with the $5. This Battle Arena Toshida was so cutting edge that the Museum of the Moving Image in NYC has it on display on the PS1 came out. Oh yeah, when Battle Arena Toshiden came out, that was like a high level game. Like back then in the day, like a lot of times, guys, games back then, maybe it was because we were younger, but games had a mystique to them. Games in today's day, like some games have that, but back then, you know, we can all like get games that we want and stuff like that. But back then, certain games just had that mystique to them, you know, before they came out. You know, but it was just like, okay, yo, this is like the next thing. PC gaming and a lot of diminishing returns, and a lot of stuff has held back that same mystique. You know, now we're just hyped for games and we're excited. But back then, when we actually saw massive jumps in graphical capabilities, not, okay, well, the frame rate is better. Like, I mean, frame rate was frame rate, right? But we just expected games to play good. We didn't talk, oh, here's the frame rate for this. We just said, okay, well, I got to control the game. It's got to control good. So to me, games were more like methodical and like legendary, and like, it was like more like there's like a mystique to them. And Battle Arena Toshiden, Super Mario 64, a lot of these PS1, these 3D games, right? PS1 and N64 games had that mystique to them because we are going to a new dimension, right? We're still 3D. Like, there's Oculus and there's other stuff that kind of takes, but that's that stuff, right? But for normal gaming, we're still doing the regular, how the games were in the, you know, the N64, like how they moved around and stuff. It's just better now. But back then it was going from, yo, we're going 2D to 3D. So it really brought about that, you know, that sense of just, yo, this is next gen. This is the next thing, right? Because before we just been playing 2D games for the most part, or going into the screen, or going up and down the screen. But we'd never been going like 3D like a Mario, or like combat like Battle Arena, or combat like Soul Calibur, you know? Like even like Virtual Fighter. Like there was just like a certain aura to the games back then, you know, going from 2D in that era. I mean, yeah, the games didn't play all amazing frame rate wise and all that, but it was different, you know? Like excitement, you know? Because it was a new dimension, you know? Oh, okay, Sony Direct. Okay, yeah, if you're looking for a PS5, guys, Sony Direct. I would not suggest buying a PS5 on eBay or through other means. Things are happening right now, guys. Things are happening. You saw a screenshot of a game in a magazine and use your imagination to figure out how it played and locked in motion. Oh, and looked in motion. Oh, yeah, absolutely. The Ostrich. I just got chills. Again, when we talk about like classic games and old school, yeah, I agree. Back then, because we didn't have YouTube. We didn't have Black Keely. We didn't have the Game Awards. We didn't have world premieres. We didn't have Nintendo Directs. We didn't have Xbox, you know, what was it that they do? Xbox, their Xbox thing that they do. We don't have PlayStation Direct. We don't have, or State of Play. We didn't have all that. So you didn't have all this access. You didn't have all these YouTube channels with insiders and all this. Like we didn't have all the games media like that. So when you got that, like you looked at it, you're like, oh snap, okay, he's doing this. Okay, you see Mario jumping. Okay, wow, look at Chrono's like, look, you see like the little attack. Like, okay, this is how I think it's gonna play. There was that aura to it leading up. Now it's like, man, you know everything. The whole game, you know what's going on. You know what's happening. Like, okay, you're excited. It's still gonna be fun, but you still know. You just know how it's gonna play out. And you're like, okay, yeah, okay, frame rate. Whatever. Now it's like frame rate, and now it's like, okay, what's this and that? And I mean, and I get it. That's the right way to go, I guess, right? That's just the natural progression. But it's just not as exciting. It's exciting, but it's not as exciting, you know? We just had GamePro, N64.com, and Game Informer. Yeah, pretty much Nintendo Power, you know, Game Informer was there. Game Informer, GamePro, N64.com. Oh, yeah, you said Game Informer. Yeah, exactly. Inside Xbox, yeah, Inside Xbox. Played Halo Master Chief Collection optimized last night. Don't think I can go back to my Xbox One S except for wrestling games. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, absolutely. Xbox Series X is great. It's great for that. Game Master Magazine, yeah, EGM, Hardcore Game Fan, Electronic. But see, the thing about it though, guys, is that we couldn't afford all of this, right? So you can't afford every single magazine, or some people could. So you can only subscribe to one, or only really get one of them or so. So my magazine of choice growing up was definitely Nintendo Power at first, but then like GamePro, Game Informer. Game Informer was the magazine in the PS2 era. I was hardcore Game Informer. Game Informer in the 6th gen. Game Informer, Game Informer, Game Informer. GamePro was, I did GamePro too, but Game Informer was my magazine. That's where I developed my like really intense love for gaming, like in terms of games media, like thinking like, man, like it'd be cool one of these days if I ever did this. Like, I had no idea how I was gonna do. Remember, this was years before YouTube, Twitch. There was no way to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like there was no technology to do what we're doing, which just seems crazy, right? Like when you think like, okay, wait a minute, streaming video, like we've had that forever, right? What are you talking about? No, there was no way to do what I'm doing right now back then. So I had no idea how I was going to do it, but I knew that one of these days I probably wanted to do what I'm doing right now, you know? Whether it was for fun or for not, just not even for business wise, or for money, just talking to people on a large scale about, like, I thought about like TV. That's what I was like, oh, what if I was like on TV and like, you know, and like I was talking to people and then people would see me on TV, but like there's nothing like that. And like G4 TV came, right? We had certain stuff. We had Nick Arcade. There was certain stuff that had come throughout the years, but it wasn't like how we have it right now. So when you got that Game Informer or when you got that Game Pro or Hardcore Gamer, you have to use your imagination, but it was valuable because they would give you insight. They'd say, okay, this is how I played the game for this much. This is what we saw. These are the weapons that some of the weapons that you get. You know, it was really cool to read and see how you would how the game would play. You know, so it was great, man. That was great. It was really good. Let's see, Game Informer was bad bleep before GameStop bought them. Even after GameStop bought them, they were still pretty good. I think they were still pretty good even after GameStop bought them. You know. Let me see if I can get a different music track from Dior here. Let me see. Dior, did I play this one yet? I've played most of your music, but I just don't know how much music I've played of it. All right, okay. Title theme. Okay. Yeah, by the way, can you check the DMs? I've been checking the DMs. Okay. Dior randomly DM'd you? Okay, what's this track that he's got here that he wants? Okay, let me see. Let me see what this track is, and then we can maybe play both of them. Okay. Okay, we'll play this one, then we'll hit back on the other one and play the other one. Cool beans, boys and girls. Shout outs. Yeah, Dior, you're awesome, man. Thank you for the support, dude. That's crazy amount of support today, guys. Thank you for donating though, guys. Thank you. Once again, they're never required, and I always, like I said, I'm always blown away by the support that I get for my size content creator, man. But we're doing big and better things, guys. I'm working on I'm trying to work on a 2021 PlayerEssence channel trailer for you guys. So, and I'll have some I'm finally gonna be changing my banner art after a number of years. I'll be doing the banner art myself this time, though. I will not be hiring somebody else to do it. I'll be doing it myself. So yeah, I'm learning how to use GIMP a little bit better, just because that handles channel art and banner art better than like my Power Director. So yeah, I'll be doing the channel art myself. I'll be doing the trailer myself. So 2021, man, we leveling up. I'm getting better in my editing. If you guys haven't been watching my videos, when it comes to my regular edited my certain videos, I'm getting better with my editing. I think I'm always learning. So thank you guys for the support. Basically what I'm trying to say is that it's a long-winded thank you guys for the support. You guys allow me to do what I'm doing and get better at what I'm doing. I spend a lot of time trying to study and get better, watch what I can do to make the videos more entertaining, higher quality. The Spawncast Awards video, I think, is proof of that. I think my editing is a lot better, you know, than what it was. So thank you guys for your support. I was gonna donate today, but Streamlabs was acted up. Couldn't process the donation. Oh, okay. No, it's all good, party man. I appreciate it. Maybe next time. I don't know what's going on with Streamlabs. Maybe there's some glitches. Shamsa had some issues too. What's been your favorite game this year? Age of Calamity so far. Kind of. Maybe. Let me finish it. I'm like itching to go back and play right now, but I gotta work. I've got to finish my stream, of course. And then I've got to do an edited video for tomorrow as well. So, edited video for tomorrow too. I'm thinking about maybe doing another Doom video. I don't know. You guys seem to want to see more of Doom, so. So yeah. Animal Crossing New Horizons is my game of the year. Nothing can change my mind. That's fine. If that's your game of the year, then that's your game of the year. All right, hold up. right. Keep the questions coming, though, guys. What remaster would you love to see the most? Remaster? So what are we talking about here, guys? So we can make sure that you mean like a full remaster where like they actually like improve like the frame rate a lot more and all that stuff, or like just port it over, like a direct port of the game? So just like re-release? Are you talking about like Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, which is like a hybrid? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you talking like Final Fantasy VII Remake? So I'm guessing that you're talking about something like Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. You're talking about something like that, right? So if we're going on that level, then Xenoblade Chronicles X. Xenoblade Chronicles X. Skies of Arcadia would be great. Yeah, Skies of Arcadia would be really good. Xenoblade Chronicles X, Skies of Arcadia. There's a lot more games that that you guys could probably mention that I'd agree with. You know, I think like even like Xenosaga would be great. You know, Xenosaga games would be really, really, really good. There's a lot. Favorite cartoon growing up? Not really growing up, but when I was older, like Dexter's Lab and stuff like that. The more that we talk about Metroid Prime Trilogy on Switch, the more Nintendo won't do it. Spawn Wave proved it. Okay, there you go. There you go. So let's stop talking about it. Yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles X would be really good. I'd like that. They will when rumors persist over 3 years, then it's a sure bet. Okay, 3 years of rumors, it's a sure bet. Anybody think like nobody thinks Bayonetta is gonna be at this Game Awards show? I don't think Bayonetta will be there, but it's a 2021 game. Bayonetta 3 has a good chance. I think Bayonetta 3 has a great chance. I think so. It got its original debut at the Game Awards 3 years ago, on the 3-year anniversary of Bayonetta 3. It is time, boys and girls. It is time. It is time. Kevin Valencia, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? It is time. It is time. Bruh, how your man's Nate? They hate rob you of what is yours. Bruh, I don't deserve that award. Based on how I looked 2 years ago, I don't deserve that award. The repercussions of letting myself go to that far it's my destiny at this point. To let myself go that far. That's why I showed that picture. I don't deserve it. That's like a echoing award. It's like, how dare him look that way for any point of time when he's actually making videos. So I didn't deserve it. Maybe like in next year, 3 years from that pick, then okay. But there's consequences for your actions, boys and girls, and I suffered the consequence for my actions, okay, guys? That's the consequences for my actions. It just happens. Not sure if you saw my post earlier, but I was talking about DMC couldn't work as a Warriors game. I did see your post, Shinru. You said Final Fantasy as well, right? But I mean, personally for me, I don't think I would want to have a DMC Warriors game because there's not enough DMC characters to have a DMC Warriors game. There's like barely any. Most of the time you use just 1 or 2 characters in the game. I mean, sometimes you might have like 3 or 4, right? Like you have like Virgil, you have like Dante, you have like the Trish girl, or you have like, you can use like some other characters, right? Or you have like V, right? But there's not enough characters in the game. Like there's not enough actual characters in the series to make me say, okay, I want to use that. Like I want it like a Warriors game. Like that's why Final Fantasy works a lot better, because it's like a million Final Fantasy games with a bunch of different characters. That would be better than Devil May Cry, you know? In my opinion. Let's see. Don't do that to yourself, G. You came a long way. There's a price for everything, man. I feel like an RPG. We keep leveling up. Exactly. Worst game of 2020. I didn't play any bad games in 2020, so I don't really know. I've lost 30 pounds in the last year. Hey, there you go, Buster 5. Stealth said something about Xenoblade Warriors. You think it'd be possible? Xenoblade Warriors could work, yeah. I mean, it would be better if it was like Xeno Warriors, because then you could include like all the Xenoblade games. Xeno games. So like Xenogears, Xenosaga, and Xenoblade. That would be better than just Xenoblade by itself. You know, in my opinion, at least. Don't know what the sales prospect of that game though. Time is one of the biggest prices we pay in regards to that, unfortunately, but hey, it could be a lot worse. Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm not complaining, guys, too. I also want to make sure that I'm more of joking more so than anything. But yeah, I'm happy that, you know, I'm healthy now, and I'm happy that I lost the weight. I'm happy that, you know, I've gotten things in order, my skin and my care and my health. But looking back at how I was then, man, it's almost disgusting to look at pictures. Like it's not good. I'm not happy about it, I'll tell you that. But then again, I think like you can always take solace in, you know, having fun, like, you know, making jokes. That's the reason why I made the jokes. That's the reason why I put the picture. I mean, I could have put any picture that I wanted in that Spawncast Awards, but I picked that one because like that's the one that I used to always look at like, what the hell, you know, or just like not like editing my own videos because of how I looked. But I put that just to laugh, you know, just have a little bit of a laugh, you know. Watching AEW Dark later. Bear might get his first dub. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. I usually check it out later, like on the YouTube and all that. But yeah, I'll check it out for sure. I've watched all of Bear's matches. He's gonna get that dub, man. He's gonna get it. What do I do for a living, OJ? What's my real profession? My real profession is editor. I edit. I'm a content creator and editor. I edit for other channels, and I edit for myself, and I create content. That's my job. Is that the video game music in the background? What game is that from? It's the song and everything. I mean, look real close to your phone or whatever you're watching on, but it says the name and everything. Like, right there. It says the name and right underneath the picture. But no, that's not video game music. That's like an Adult Swim bump that just played. That's an Adult Swim bump. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, it's an Adult Swim bump. It's called, it's like the Sparkling Sea. But let me get the actual name of it for you, bro. Hold on, let me see. What's it called? We can listen to it again if you like it. I don't even see. Look, I don't even know where it's at now, dude. It's like gone from my homepage. Hold up. Let's see here. It's like gone. Let me go to my history. Adult Swim. Yeah, Adult Swim bump, the Sparkling Sea. There you go. And we'll play one more. I like this song a lot. It's kind of chill. It's like good for like the once we cool down, like we'll get to like the Q&A section. It's pretty good. But yeah. Adult Swim bump, the Sparkling Sea. The Sparkling Sea from Abstract BNT. What are your thoughts on thoughts about the gameplay in Final Fantasy 2 with combat and leveling system being weird? Also thoughts about Final Fantasy 3 and the DS and PSP. I don't have a lot of thoughts about that because I played those games a long time ago. So I don't really have like a lot of thoughts about it. I'd have to replay those games again to really kind of get more thoughts on it. But yeah, I played those games a long time ago. So hyped for Persona 5 Strikers. I'm still torn on getting it on Steam or Switch. Do you want to play portable? If you want to play portable, then I'd say get it on. Like, if portability is important, then get it on Switch. You'll deal with the frame rate later. You know what I'm saying? Or anything like that. But you'll be able to play the game more, you know? And playing the game more is good. If you care about frame rate and graphics, then absolutely, then get it on Steam. What would be dope is if there was a save file transfer, but it doesn't look like there is, and they really should do that. Like, I don't know why developers don't do the save file. Like, do it. Take the extra time and do the save file stuff so people will buy both versions. More people will buy both versions if you do save file transfer. Like, do it. Witcher did it. we've had multiple games. Heck, I think even like PS4 and 3DS for Dragon Quest 11 did it. You know, what's it called? Does it? Ubisoft Connect, you know, with Immortals Phoenix Rising does it. Do it. Developers, do save file. Do, especially with Switch. Because a lot of times you get half the frame rate. You get 30 frames instead of 60, so do it. There's also Adult Swim Bumper. What does that mean? I do travel a lot, so yeah, it might be better. I might eventually get it on support and support the company to get more Atlas games on PC. Yeah, or like what you can do is you can get the Switch version and then you can play it through, and then of course the PC version might get discounted later, and then you just buy the PC version later, and then like, oh snap, it plays better, you know? Oh right, now I can just play it at home, you know? So, or play it in this frame rate or whatever. I just said that I edit for other channels. Yeah, I edit for other channels. I edit for local businesses, and I edit for other channels. But like I edit for like, there's like a bakery that I edit for. Like I put together like training videos for like companies. Like companies like, okay, well we're gonna film a bunch of footage of the proper protocols of how to, you know, how to flip this burger or how to properly clean the equipment, and they've given that to me, and then I've put all the graphics together, saying like, you know, the company, they provide to me all like the logos and everything, that I put together the training videos for them, like in a sequence to where they can show to their employees. So I do that as well. So I edit locally, which I don't do as much as that anymore because of COVID, so I can't really like market myself. I don't, because I used to go out and actually hand out business cards, so I don't do that as much anymore. But I do edit for other channels, but I don't edit as much for like as many channels as I used to. I used to edit for like at least like 8 or 9 channels. Now I only edit for like 3 or 4, and only 2 of them I kind of edit like a lot for them, just because my workload has gotten so much with what I do here, because I've increased my streaming and all that, you know. So I've been increasing what I do, and then I've had to drop other things, and just because I just don't have time. Okay, we can't watch all these Adult Swim bumps. They're kind of crazy. I'm just gonna go with this one. But yeah, the other work that I do for other people, I still spend the most time editing for my own channel though. Like I'll spend the most of my time editing for my channel. Most, although I do edit for other people too. Sometimes I have to turn down other people asking for me though. But there's better editors to hire, so I mean, like I'm okay though. I'm all right. I'm not bad, just not the best. Is the PS4 version of Strikers not gonna have the Steelbook edition? It seems that way. It seems like it's an exclusive to Best Buy at least. So it looks like it's not gonna have that. They really trying to get us to buy like 15 copies of the game, dude. So yeah, man. Feel the sunshine. All right, any more questions, boys and girls? We're gonna wrap it up for this stream. It's about 3 hours, I think. That's about the time that we go for these streams. Yeah, we're right at 3 hours. So I'll answer some final questions if you guys got them. So if anything else that you guys want to talk to me about, more than happy to answer you guys' questions on. And maybe 10 more minutes on the stream, so we can make it like a. I do a 10-minute runoff at the beginning, so if we can make it like a solid 3 hours of the OJ stream, that'd be good. Solid 3 hours. Okay, well I need to play and beat some RPGs like those in Xenoblade, but yeah, it's leveling in the Final Fantasy 2 is jank and weird. Yeah, I remember it being jank, but it was just so long ago. I don't remember exactly everything with it, you know? So I don't remember exactly everything. Let's see here. I just read that Game Informer was reporting that Prince of Persia: Sands of Time remake got delayed for 2 months. Yeah, it went from January to March to improve the game. So I don't know how much more work they can get done in 2 months, but hey, I mean, if it makes it better, then it makes it better. That's good. That's a good thing, right? That is a good thing. Have I played Hades yet? Do you think the Game Awards nomination is justified? Yes, I've played Hades. Check out my channel. I've uploaded some gameplay on Hades. And Do I think it's justified? Yes, Hades is easily one of the best games of the year. Easily one of the best games of the year. Easily, like easy cat, you know? I like it more than a lot of the other games that were announced for the Game Awards. But yeah, I reviewed Hades on the channel and the SN30 Pro controller. I should have done that though. I shouldn't have put those two together. I don't know why I did. It jacked up the views on that video. Maybe I'll make a separate video on Hades. The more you play Hades, the better it gets. Just keep playing it. It just seems like okay at first, but keep playing Hades. Keep playing it. The more you play it, the better and better and better and better. It just keeps getting better and better. Like, it's so good. It's so good. But yeah, the nomination is completely justified for the game. It's really good. What's up, Deluxe for Arms? What's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Okay, I think that's what I'm missing. It's like Groundhog's Day. Yeah, just gotta keep playing it, bro. It's really good. It's frustrating because like you die and like it's a difficult game, but once you unlock the different weapons, once you start upgrading, make sure you upgrade yourself in the mirror. Once you do all that, it gets like super good, dude. Like it gets like really, really, really fun. Like you want to beat it, you know? And then like every time that you die, like you go back and then like there's like, they tell you different things. The story is really good. Hades is a dope game. It's a really good game, man. So yeah. Still live. Dang, OJ. What up, Charity? Welcome to the stream. We going for like another 6 minutes. We're gonna make it at an even 3:10 hours. Thank you guys for the support today, though, man. I appreciate you guys' support. Thank you guys for the donations. Everybody that did support the stream, all the different music that you guys requested. Thank you guys for that as well. You guys are awesome. Appreciate y'all, man. You guys are amazing. Seriously. Awesome stuff, man. Thank you guys so much. 24-hour stream? Yes. Y'all want to see me die on stream? This will be the last OJ stream. Make me do 24-hour stream. Last OJ stream. Yo, these people keep on hitting me to join their team. I'm not joining their team unless it's paid. Unless it's like a monthly salary. I am not repping anybody. I'm not repping any team unless it's a monthly salary. You give me a monthly salary, I'm repping you. Yo, I'm putting on that hat. I'm gonna put on that Red Bull hat. Snake eyes. But I mean, like, I'm not that Leffen Red Bull hat, trucker hat. But I mean, these people try to hit me up. Oh, be part of our team, right? Be part of our team, and like, oh, we'll pay for stuff for you to go places. It's like, but I don't want to go anywhere. It's like, you want me to rep your team, then just give me a salary. Like I'm like, you know, like I'm on your team. You know, it's not high school. What team? I don't want to. I'm not gonna say what team it is. Seems like it's like it seems like an upstart team though. If it's Team 10, just say no. iSonic, yeah, you're a little late. We're pretty much done. Grand Blue Fantasy is pretty much a PS5 game now. Grand Blue Fantasy, yeah, I need to make a video on that game. And yeah, that game, yo, Toby, gone. What happened to that? What happened to that game, bro? But I'm pretty sure that's a PS5 game. That game looked freaking sick, though. It looked so good. I was kind of hyped for it. But yeah, man, that game's gone, dude. That game's gone. They don't even talk about it no more. Oh my god, dude. They don't even talk about it no more. Us! Yo, thank you so much, Shinru61, with the $5 is VGA reveal. Halo for Nintendo DS. Matt Casamassina and Mark Bozon on stage. Is that the guest presenter? Matt Casamassina and Mark Bozon? Let's go. Let's go. I'll pay you to join a team of elite ninjas as leader once I make big money. All right, I got you. I got you, Tommy Reiki. Oh my gosh. I got you. Thank you for the $5 though, Shinru. It's happening, bro. It's happening. Linkmain122. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Welcome to the Fire Nation. Shout out to my man Shinru. Multiple donations throughout the stream, dude. Now that you're enjoying the content, man, thank you so much. Thank you for supporting the stream. That means a lot to me. It means a supersonic racing to me. Dubstep Sonic R remix. You know what I'm saying? Supersonic racing. Shout outs though. Appreciate my ninja friends. Yeah, Charity. Your ninja friends that you constantly stiff arm in the face that hit on you. Makes you want to capitalize the friends and capitalize the friends. Can't wait for Persona 5 Scramble. Friend zone. You get a friend zone. And you get a friend zone. And you get a friend zone. Charity out here like Oprah. And you get a friend zone. And you get a friend zone. And you get a friend zone. Can we end the stream on a good note? All right. No friend zones for you. How about the VGA Scalebound is back for Nintendo Switch? There was a rumor about that, bruh. That'd be crazy if it actually came true. There was a big rumor about that, but that might have been a fake rumor, though. Fake rumor. That might have been a false alarm. Nah, thanks. I've done the friend zones, been there, done that. Keep your friend zones gift. When you get friend zone, you don't know when you get friend zone until you get friend zone. But I can sniff out a friend zone. Actually, no, I can't sniff out of. No. I can. If I was still dating, I can sniff out a friend zone from a mile away. If I was still dating. But actually, even when the last friend zone that I had, I knew it was kind of friend zoning because of the way that she was talking to me. This was like years ago. Like when I got friend zoned, I kind of had a feeling that I was getting friend zoned. I was like, wait a minute here. We went on like 5 or 6 dates and nothing's happened. This just might be a friend zone. And then like, I was like, wait a minute. This might be a friend zone. And I knew it. When I asked her, like, hey, you want to hang out or something? She was like, oh, yeah, maybe we can do something. I'm like, hey, look, things have been kind of weird. Like, what's going on? Like, I sniffed out the friend zone. And then she kind of admitted to the friend zone. Like, she kind of admitted to there because we were both older. So it was like, whatever. And I was like, it's all good. Like, I was like, getting friend zoned over the phone and texting is a lot better than getting friend zoned in person, you know? That's what I told her. And she did like the little, can't see, like, monkey type of thing, like emoji. You know, and like, you know, she was embarrassed about it, but not embarrassed, but like, cause like she was cool. Like we were both nice to each other and everything. She was cool, but like, yeah, I saw the friend zone coming. I saw it, so I didn't want to waste my time, any more time with it. Bro, I don't even remember her name. I deleted her name. I deleted her text message. I deleted a complete Thanos snap. My boy, Thanos snapped. That's what we do with friend zones around here. We Thanos snap them. Complete destruction, erasing. Vanish. Big bang. You know what I'm saying? Gone. Super Kamehameha. You know what I'm saying? Big bang attack. Whatever you want to say. Vegeta blowing himself up. Gone. Gone. Curve more people than a circus bear. Let's see. I'm surprised you have a lot of good characteristics. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe she just found somebody better, you know? She probably just found somebody that she thought was more attractive and better. You know what I'm saying? For her. You know? So I think that's probably what it was. She just found, because like, she was like busy doing it. Like she was with somebody, she's probably with somebody else. So she probably just found somebody that was better, you know, for her. For who, like what she likes, you know? Which is fine. You know, you feel, I mean, like there's girls that I dated on Tinder that I'm like, not really for me. And going on a couple dates, maybe more. But, you know, I was just like, you know. But yeah. This is what you got to do. Some people know they're in the friend zone but don't want to let go. Exactly. When friend zone happens, you just freaking, you age of calamity it. That's whenever when I see a friend zone, I freaking hold down the R button. I press the, what was it, the Y on the D-pad, or the Y on the button, the face buttons, and I just start throwing the bombs, the bombs. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta throw and just keep throwing them. Just keep throwing those bombs. Or I freaking Zelda were little just bomb done. I'm done. I don't stick around for friend zones. You know? I do not. And if you stick around for friend zones, like TH3, there's a problem, you know? Because TH3 be sticking around for friend zones. Like, don't stick around for friend zones. Unless you actually legitimately want to be friends with that person, then okay. But like, if you friend zone and like, you think that there might be something more later down the line, okay, you can do that, but it might end in pain. Almighty pain. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You got like pain, Naruto pain. It might end Nagato. It might end in that type of pain. You know what I'm saying? So if I were you, just gotta be careful. Be careful. Sometimes friend zones might evolve. Sometimes it's like, okay, the girl, you're just around the girl enough and she finally gives you a shot. I've seen that before, you know? But if the more you push, the more potentially something can happen. It could hurt you in the end. So yeah. So I should not stick around for someone who friend zoned me here. That's different. Online friend zoning is like not real friend zoning. It's not like, it's like joking friend zoning. You know what I'm saying? It's not real friend zoning. Because like everybody would just have Charity blocked if that was the case. I'm a guy, so I've seen so many people like sneak hit on Charity in the streams. It's hilarious. Charity doesn't realize it though. That's the funny thing. That sometimes the funniest thing is when Charity doesn't realize that somebody's hitting on her, and she says something that's definitely friend zoned, and the guy's like, "I." Yo, Rogers base. Oh my god, now I gotta stream for longer. Rogers base with a huge freaking raid. Hola, ¿cómo estás, amigos? Yo, what's up, guys? Roger, thank you for the raid, dude. Roger, quite possibly the nicest person on earth. And I don't think that's cap either. I really don't think that's cap. I don't think I've ever heard anybody say anything bad about Roger's base. Like, legitimately. Not a single person. There's people that hate me. There's definitely people that don't like me. But I don't think I know anybody that doesn't like Roger's base. That doesn't like Roger. Like, I don't think there's a single person. I'd be shocked if there's anybody that, if Roger's done anything wrong to anybody. Oh man, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for the raid. Brian Brawl, thank you for the 100 core crystals, man. Project Pixie, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate you guys. Welcome to the stream. We're essentially towards the end, but I will extend the stream because I love Roger. Roger's awesome. He's a great guy, fantastic dude. And I just want to make sure that I remind everybody from Roger's base that came over here. I want to remind all of you guys that I beat Roger in the Nintendo Pentathlon. He lost. I want to also remind you guys that I was the winner of the Nintendo Pentathlon with multiple highly skilled content creators. I just want to make sure that I state that, okay? I just want to make sure that. Not that it's a big deal, because it's not. But it's kind of a big deal. You know? Oh my gosh. I don't know what that is, but Flex King. Basically, here's what the Nintendo Pentathlon was. That was the last collaboration that me and Roger did. It was a couple weeks ago. And essentially what it was that Nintendo brand ambassadors, we all got together and we played multiple different games, like a competition, like almost like esports type of thing, right? A competition in various different games to see who the winner was. Whoever won the most games won the title. And one, which I'm going to have a giveaway for you guys. I'm still setting it up. A giveaway for a Power A controller and a headset, a Switch headset. So, pretty cool stuff, right, guys? I'm taking a shot at everybody. It wasn't just Roger. It was Roger's base. It was Miss Click. Miss Click. It was Ichi. It was all of us, man. We all did it. So it was great. It was good stuff. It was good stuff. Yeah, that's what it was, Sir Scrap. Yeah, that's what it was. When we played Hades and all that. Yes, we holding the belt, baby. We holding the belt. Thank you, Rogers Base. You guys are awesome. Cream Basics, what's up, man? Goddess of all that. What's up, dude? I see Roger sent you. Shout outs to Roger. He's the homie. He's the California homie. We California bros. Yeah, he's a great dude. He's a great dude. Roger's Base is the homie. Everybody likes him. Like, legitimately. Everybody likes him. Everybody likes him. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Miss Click turned out to be the Rocket League pro. Yeah, she was freaking... Miss Click was lying about how good she was in Rocket League. She's like, oh, I haven't played it. No, I haven't played in such a long time. That's not how Miss Click talks, by the way. When we were playing, she just freaking bodied me, dude. Like, she, like, absolutely bodied me. I got absolutely destroyed. But it's okay. Because she started strong and finished on a whimper. Okay? She finished on a whimper. Because I kind of got up in there. When it comes to Hades and what was the other game that I won? Mario. Yeah, Mario 35. Yeah, Mario 35. She didn't know how to play Mario 35 because she never played it before. And she didn't play old school Mario because she's like 17. So yeah. And I'm old. I'm 46. So I've been playing Mario for 30 plus years. So it was great. It was great. It was easy. It was an easy cap or easy win. Easy clap. More like it. Sorry, not cap. Easy clap. You know? I've actually never seen any of Roger's Base content. I'll check him out. Yeah, he does a lot of anime content. He's a big One Piece fan. But he does other like he reacts to anime, reads the newest chapters. He also does Nintendo stuff as well. Big Nintendo fan. He likes RPGs too. Like he loves like Persona and stuff like that. But yeah, his content's pretty varied. Pretty vast and varied. He also runs a pretty cool podcast like with Shofu and Fidel and other guys. It's called Japan Time Podcast. So yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. I look 26? What? I look 26? Did you guys hear that in the chat? So I look 35. I look 31. I look 29. And now I look 26. Okay. 26. 26 is the age. 26. Thank you for the compliment. But no, add 20 years to that. 46. Japan Time Podcast is a good listen. Yeah, it's good. What's up, Evan Mario? I used to get Buster 5 and Psychopie confused back in the day. Because of you guys' avatars. Aren't we all kids at heart? Of course. You look like you're having fun. I have fun all the time. I like having fun. Fun is good. Fun is good. What's up, Armchair? Yeah, you and Psycho, you guys both have that like that avatar, like that chocolate me avatar. So I use, so I was like, yo, I used to get you guys confused when Psychopie first started coming into the stream because I think you were here before Psychopie Buster 5, maybe. Someone say RL Rocket League? Yeah, Rocket League, Boston, Rocket League. I'm trash at the game. I know I'm bad at the game. I embarrassed myself when we were streaming. I played pretty bad, you know. I did not play good. I did not play good at all. I started getting better at like we played Kirby Fires too. I actually started learning how to play towards the end. I freaking bodied everybody at the end, but Roger already won. He already won 2 matches, so it was like it was too late. It was too little, too late. Too little, too late for me. Very good at Rocket League somehow. Practice, maybe? Maybe you're just a natural inclination for the game. Mario 35 was the redemption arc. Yes, yes, you're right about that. Yes, Mario 35 for me was definitely the redemption arc because I've been getting bodied all day. got bodied in Rocket League, got bodied in freaking Kirby Fighters, got bopped in Kirby Fighters. The redemption arc, you know what I'm saying? The redemption arc definitely started with Mario 35. I did Mario 35 and Hades, back-to-back dubs. Mario 35 and Hades. Hades was a huge dub for me. Oh my God. I was worried about Hades though, guys. Because in that competition, Roger had already stated that he had already beat Hades. Like, he completed like 4 or 5 runs. I'd only completed 1 run of the game. Now, I hadn't played it since I beat the game. Like, I think I played it like 1 more time, then like lost on a run. So I hadn't played it much since I did beat, you know, well, not beat it, but, you know, complete a run. And Roger was like, oh yeah, I've already completed like 4 or 5 runs. I'm like, oh snap, this guy, he's freaking god tier then. He's played, and like he's good. Obviously he's good at the game. Like when he was playing, he was good. He knows what he's doing. But I thought that I was just gonna get like destroyed. I thought he was gonna make it like all the way to the freaking end. Like, or I thought he was gonna make it to like the Heracles or whatever, and like the Minotaur or whatever, or the what was it? Well, not Hercules. Who's the guy that you fight in that? Achilles, or who's like the hero from like the Greek hero dude? I forgot who you fight in that game. Like the Minotaur and the dude, the blonde haired dude. I forgot the name, but you guys know. Somebody in the chat will say it. But yeah, I thought he was gonna get all the way there, man. I was like, oh man, he's gonna just get all the way there and, you know, body me. But yeah, you can't underestimate the power of starting over from the beginning. Because like when you start from the beginning, you don't have any of your upgrades. Achilles, there you go. Achilles. Yes. Is it Achilles? Is it that guy? Something like that. Hades has a competitive. It doesn't have a competitive mode. Basically, what we did is that it was like the first person to like, I guess first person to get like the furthest in the run. But I think we all like, we had to basically make it to where the first person to beat Meg was it, because we were running out, because we couldn't see like the first person to like, you know, get the furthest in like however many attempts. Like it was just taking too long. So like, all right, what we'll do is like the first person to beat Meg after we all ended on the run, we're like, hey, okay, everybody stops. We're all gonna start from like after we die, and we're all going to see who can beat Meg first. Like who can actually beat Meg first. And I beat Meg first. Like I just freaking hustled and beat Meg first. I was like, whew, good. Theseus. Okay, yes, Theseus. Achilles is the guy that helps you in the left side of the area after you die, or when you're in the house of Hades. He's the guy that helps you in the left area. Theseus is the guy with the Minotaur. Yes, it's Theseus. Or Theseus or Theseus, one of those. Yes. Yes, the champion of yes, Theseus. YouTube Smash tourney. I don't know how many YouTubers would be interested in that, but we've done tournaments like within the village here, like between like my users. We've done that before. It just takes a lot of time. Lionel, no, it's a Minotaur. It's a Minotaur. P, get on my squad for some teams. Play on our Rocket League. Batmobile Tanks is on F. Become an elite ninja. So get that badge by your name, join up, and then yeah, if you want to play Rocket League, we can do that. But yeah, unfortunately, I don't have time to just be playing random games, you know. But if you want to become an elite ninja, we can definitely see if we can work in Rocket League if you're dope at the game, because we played it before. So yeah, we can definitely bring back Rocket League in if you want. Let's see here. OJ, this Persona 5 looks fun. Yeah, it's really good. I played the demo. Warren, check out my video that I did on it. Theseus. Okay, is it Theseus or Theseus? Theseus? I don't know how to pronounce it. Let's see if we can find out completely. Theseus.
Theseus. Theseus.
Theseus.
Theseus.
Okay. Those Smash tourneys were lit. Too bad they take up so much time. Yeah, we're definitely gonna do like another Smash tourney. Like 2021, we'll have a big Smash tournament. I'm just waiting for an announcement of something. But 2021 will definitely have a big Smash tournament for sure. We'll have like a big prize Smash tournament. We'll definitely have one. Yo, Big Carper, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Welcome to the Fire Nation. What do you think Nintendo's gonna announce at the Video Game Awards? Check out my video. I made it. Warren, I made a video of Nintendo predictions. It's up on the channel. But if you want my full thoughts on it, check out that video. Yo, what's up, Big Carper? It's a bit dark though. Yeah, but Trials of Man is a dark game. The graphics just look kind of bright and colorful. But yeah, I've got a full predictions video. I mean, I can tell you what I said, but I don't remember everything that I said in there. And I don't want to like cross, you know, like say, oh, I said this, but then I didn't say it in the video, and all that. So check out my video. It's on there. It's on there. No, shout out. Did we got new Elite Ninja today? We're at like 305, and it's like at 308. Whatever. that number be tripping sometimes, man. Question? Yeah, we're in Q&A, so feel free to, if you have any video game questions, I'll answer them for you, bro. Yeah, Meg was messing him up. Yeah, and Click didn't even have a chance because she never played the game. Like, if you've never played the game, that's rough. That's really rough. Like, I remember dying. Like, I didn't even get to Meg when I first played. I died at the freaking, where was it? The fire level. Like, where it's all like on fire. Like, I died, like the ground. I died there the first time. So that's rough. You know, that's really, really rough. There's not going to be a Switch Pro 4K with Breath of the Wild 2. No, there's not going to be a Switch Pro 4K. Nah, that's not happening. Bruh, I don't know what you're talking about, Big Carper, bruh. I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'm not saying what you're telling me to say. In all caps. That's weird. Ever played any Zelda games? No. What are they like? How do they play? Let me know. What Zelda games have you played? Oh man. Never in my life. Oh man, some of y'all on one. I guess this might be the time. All right, we got to be done here, guys. All right. So thank you guys so much for watching today's stream. We definitely have to end it here. People ask me if I played Legend of Zelda games now at this point. All right. So thank you guys so much for watching the stream. He's not the guy with the green hat. No, that's not the guy with the green hat. Actually, wait a minute. No, it is the guy with the green hat, right? Never mind. I see what you're trying to do there. Yeah, that's the guy with the green hat. That's always going like hot, hot, hot. That's Zelda, right? Hot, hot, hot. Alright, check out my most recent video, guys, if you haven't not seen it. It's a very good video. It's on Doom. Doom Eternal. Doom Eternal. You want to see how the Switch version runs? You want to help a brother out? Check out my video on there. Please use that link. Use that link that I just put in the chat. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Great viewership today. 100 people pretty much the whole time. Got up to like 200 people at one point. So thank you guys so much. I am going to edit videos because that's what I do for a living. So thank you guys so much for watching. Watch my video. If you want to know my predictions on the Game Awards, if you want to know any other content that I've been, like anything in terms of my opinion on popular topics, Switch Pro, next gen Switch, all this different type of stuff, it's up on the channel. So there's more OJ. If you want it, you got it. Just go to the homepage and type in whatever you're interested in. Switch Pro, Game Awards, Metroid Prime 4, any question that you have, I've got answers for you guys in my videos. So check that out. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, you guys are amazing. And we will see you guys tomorrow for more content, more live stream, and awesome stuff. Seriously, thank you guys so much for your support. Appreciate it. Thank you for all the donations as well. I appreciate that. Never required, but it's very appreciated, and it really helps keep the channel going, helps out the show. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you for the next one. Bye, everybody. Thanks for the raid once again, Roger. Appreciate that, man. If you're still watching, you're awesome, dude. Thank you.